Okay, I'll probably wait for a couple of the guys to hop on. It's just basically a new run for my friends to kind of see what the game's like. I'm trying to get them to maybe pick up a copy, eventually play Don't Starve together, which is it's gonna be lots of fun if I can get them around to it. So we'll see what that is like if we are successful in getting them to actually watch and try the game out. I'll talk a little bit more about the game before I start it when the rest of the guys are here. I am a bit early though. I promised them 8:30, so that might be partly why. Anyone who accidentally stumbles across the stream should know that I don't do this for a living or any shit like that. This is basically just an online hangout for me and my buds, just to have a bit of fun and fuck around with new games, new and old, actually. I'm gonna test something. I wonder if music actually plays on fucking. Hey Vin, what's up? What's up? You're here, first to the party as you always are. Thank you. I wonder if I play Spotify music on this thing, is my video gonna get copyright stricken? Let's give it a shot. Oh, okay. Cannot use Spotify while you are using SharePlay, Remote Play, or Broadcasting Gameplay. Okay, that does make sense, I suppose. Okay, that does make sense, I suppose. That is pretty jank, though. I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to play some Guilty Gear Blaze Blue music while waiting. That is pretty jank, though. I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to play some Guilty Gear Blaze Blue music while waiting. So Don't Starve is came out several years ago actually. It's by an indie developer named Clay Entertainment. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced. Hey Dan, so it's a game called Don't Starve. It's a little hard to explain what genre it is because it doesn't really fall into any specific like single category. It's a survival game. You basically play as a character who's in the wilderness and has to build his own little town and shit and survive, right? Um, and the premise is it's called Don't Starve because one of the meters you have to manage is your hunger meter. So you have hunger, health, and sanity, and the days cycle from day to dusk to night, and at night certain things happen and shit, so you have to make sure you have a light source and all that. So it's actually loads of fun. You'd be surprised. I wasn't expecting to enjoy the game, but a funny story is I came across this game kasi about 2 or 3 years ago, no, nagpa-raffle sa company namin ng PS Vita, and among other things, no, I think the other one was a PS4 Pro, like that was the grand prize, no. But the person who won the PS Vita at the time actually owed me money for vapes, no. So I made a deal with that person, and I said, hey, look, you're not a gamer, I am. I'm sure you don't want to fork over the cash you owe me, so why don't you just swap the Vita out, and since the value of the Vita was higher than what the person owed me, I said, look, I'll give you cash. I'll give you cash for the difference, and pumayag naman. So I ended up having it jailbroken and everything, right? So he installed the Hencore stuff and shit, and the person who installed it, I told him, look, these are the games I want, and then just fill the rest of the fucking memory card with whatever games you have there. And Don't Starve was one of them, and I wasn't expecting to enjoy it, but the art style was very Tim Burton-esque, like Nightmare Before Christmas style. So I gave it a shot, and the game was actually pretty addictive. No? I don't know why. Like games like this actually like really make me focus on it and just like have loads of fun with it. So I'm gonna start a new game. We're gonna delete this one. I am going to keep this one because it was the one I was playing the other day, and I'm actually making some pretty decent progress. So you get to choose your characters. Initially, only Wilson is available. Yeah, it does. And last maka Nightmare Before Christmas, diba? So initially, only excuse me, Wilson and Wagstaff are available. So each of the characters has their own little pros and cons. Now Wilson is like the most balanced character in the game. So yung ability niya here says grows a magnificent beard. So as the days elapse in the game, Wilson's beard actually grows in real time, and it does offer benefits. Like in winter, the beard adds to your warmth level, so it's an invisible gauge on the screen basically that determines whether or not you're going to freeze to death. So he can combat the cold more effectively when he has a beard. Conversely, during the summer, if your beard is at maximum length, naiinitan siya, so you kind of have to like shave it off, no? So that does factor in as well. Ito naman si what's her name? Si Willow, the fire starter. She's yung backstory niya, she's insane. So one of her perks is she's immune to fire damage. So dito kasi things can catch fire, like due to extreme heat, or if a lightning bolt strikes one of the trees in the forest, it can catch fire. And if you're in the middle of the forest when that happens, you're pretty fucked. No? Willow is immune to fire damage, and she has a lighter. So at night, kasi your sanity meter starts to drain if you don't have a light source. If you have a light source, it prevents it from draining. Willow has a lighter na infinite use dito sa vanilla. In later versions, I think limited use na siya. But in this version, it's unlimited, and you can basically keep it on as long as you need to. The drawback is lights fires when nervous. So when her sanity meter goes below 50%, she starts setting everything on fire. So you have to manage her sanity gauge a little better. No? You unlock the characters by playing the game and surviving for a certain number of days. So you get XP points as you survive for longer, you know, and they stack until you unlock everyone else. You know? So far I've only unlocked a few. I have Wolfgang the strongman and Wendy the girl with a ghost twin. So she had a twin sister named Abigail who died, and her ability is she can summon Abigail's ghost. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, but for this run, we're gonna play as Wilson because the others are a bit. It's kind of harder to juggle their stuff. Like Wolfgang, for instance, no. He gets stronger the more he eats. So as long as you're able to forage food and cook shit and keep him well fed, he can get stronger, up to twice as strong as a normal character. Pero ang drawback is he also gets hungrier faster. No, so if you're playing on default settings for everything and you haven't really like mastered how to forage for food and what the best recipes are and shit, he's very hard to maintain. Kasi his attack kapag mababa yung hunger meter niya is less than a base character like Wilson, no? So I think it's at 75% of what it normally would be. And then it goes up to 200% of what it normally would be if you keep him full. Pero yun nga, mahirap i-maintain. Plus, when he shifts from wimpy form to normal form to like yung Wolfgang, the strongman form niya, may parang animation din, parang chugging sa Monster Hunter dati, no? Na magfe-flex pa. Yun sa kanya, if he suddenly switches to another form and you're in the middle of combat, you're fucked kasi he's gonna pose and shit, but before that can be done. So, a lot of interesting mechanics here. The other characters have more interesting stuff going for them, but obviously I haven't unlocked them yet. I'll probably... So, here's the thing, no? Bit of a backstory before I start. Hey! What's up? Magandang. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Thanks. I'm happy to see you here again. I haven't been streaming for a while, but this is a game that I think people are gonna enjoy just because of how simple it is. But there's a lot of depth to it as well because I haven't mentioned this. Death in the game is permanent. So if let's say you're on day 300, whatever, you know, and you die, apart from using certain items in game and in the world of the game that allow you to come back to life, you're pretty fucked. If you die and you don't have any revives available, and they're very sparse, I think there's only like 2 or 3 options in the game that allow you to revive. No, voila, your progress is deleted and you start from scratch. So it's pretty fun in that regard. I think it's a good game again. Yeah, yes and no. No, it's a game that you can enjoy casually. Because there's pausing and all that stuff. So it's not something that really commits you to actually playing the game straight, which is part of what I feel Get Good games have in common. Is the combat is relentless. So when you finally get to a point where you can take a break and just kind of breathe, it's a little more forgiving. This game is a bit more forgiving. So the funny thing is, I kind of got this on a whim the other day. I was on break at work, and I was like, "Hey, may Don't Starve kaya sa PS4." So I had a look, and had a quick peek at the PlayStation store. And you guys probably know naka-Asian account ako, so I'm on R3, So I checked the store, and this was available, and it said it came with Reign of Giants, which is the first DLC for the game, which is what I played on the Vita as well a couple of years ago. I was happy to see it, so I bought it without really reading what the fuck was going on. Yung binili ko pala, putang ina, it's the console version, and then you get a free copy of Reign of Giants that you can download to your PlayStation Vita. The catch is I no longer have my PlayStation Vita. Because I got a Switch, right? So I ditched the Vita a while back. In hindsight, that was that was pretty stupid. No, I got time to watch the whole show. Oh, cool, nice. So, I ended up with this. So I did a bit more research, because I was trying to figure out if I could get Reign of Giants and the other DLCs, Shipwrecked and Hamlet, as well as Don't Starve Together. So I wanted to get those. And hey, Dave, thanks for joining. Doomslayer, Dave Slayer. And so I was thinking of, I wanted to get the DLC, so I had a look. And I did some research online, and apparently Clay Entertainment, which is the indie company that developed this game, has an exclusive distro deal with the North American territories. So it's not available on any of the Asian regions. So it's not on Singapore. It's not on Hong Kong. It's just we're fucked pretty much, right? So there's no way to get the DLCs and Don't Starve Together for the R3 account. The good news is early 2021, apparently Clay Interactive released the Don't Starve Mega Pack on R1, which is basically Don't Starve, this version that we have, and all of the add-ons. So it includes all of the DLCs, so Reign of Giants, Shipwreck, and Hamlet. It also has Don't Starve Together, and there's another one I can't remember what it was called, but it's a pretty massive game, and it's not that expensive. It's like $33 USD, So it's pretty affordable. I think it's a good price to pay, because I generally don't mind spending on indie titles that are good, if only to support the developers. Because games like this don't come around very often. So when there is one that comes out and I enjoy it, I'm happy to spend on it. The catch is Dave and I are probably going to be getting Guilty Gear Strive as well. So at least kahit paano may silbi yung Region 1 account that I made to play the open beta for Guilty Gear Strive last weekend. So there we go. We're going to hop into the game shortly. No idea what it's like. Yeah, Dave, it's really fun. No, wait, I'll show you. So when you pick your character, you then get to fine-tune the world as you'd like things to appear. So what I usually do is so wait, let's go back. Discard changes. So ideally, you do not want to tinker too much with the stuff. So it lets you set yung frequency of appearance of certain things. So these are like so it lets you adjust the world size. So how big the actual playing map is. Land branch is basically how landlocked certain areas are. Kasi it's pretty annoying. Kasi one of the things in this game is you don't want to build your base near the water. Kasi in the winter, fucking penguins jump out of the water and just start fucking with you, So I remember the first time it happened to me. I built a base near the water because I figured, hey, at least that's one less side that I have to defend because there's nothing gonna come out of the water. Putang ina, boy, was I wrong. Fucking like 8 penguins jump out and just fucking destroy me. So yeah, and I learned that the hard way. Land loop is like how looped the map is. So it's kind of like Land Branch, just to see how many areas there are that are interconnected to one another, I believe. Seasons. So in the vanilla version, there's only summer and winter. So you can choose whether you get a longer summer or longer winter, or you get them in equal lengths, na mas prolonged duration. I prefer to play it on default, no? Simply because there's a way that the game becomes easier by adjusting some of these values. Obviously, lightning strikes, so this reduces the risk na pag umuulan may kidlat. And like I told you guys earlier, no, things can catch fire at your base. So if, let's say, you have a row of grass or a row of berry bushes there, and it gets hit by lightning and nasunog yun, you're fucked. No, because there goes your food supply. There goes pretty much everything you have at your base. Um, the only thing I actually change is the season start. I usually start in the summer because it's easier to manage. You need a lot of preparation to survive the winter. I've made it to winter a couple of times, and I died both times because it's kind of hard to manage. If you haven't really built a lot of structures that'll help you cope with the winter weather, then you're pretty screwed. No. Oh, so been parang top-down arc survival. Yeah, pretty much. No, is it like Sims? No, it's not. It's a builder. No, it's one of those building kind of games. But it's a survival game. Kasi the concept is you don't you want to be able to survive. Dave, you missed the first half. So basically, you have to manage your hunger, your sanity, and your health. And as we play the game, I'm going to explain those meters on the screen, and we'll talk about it a bit more. You get to choose whether you get longer days or longer nights. Obviously, longer nights are more challenging because in the game, your sanity meter decreases or starts to go down when it gets dark. Even if you have a light source, it still goes down very, very slowly. No? And longer days... longer nights mean less time for you to go foraging, gathering food, gathering resources, and all that, exploring the map, which is very important as well. No, so it's always good to play with a long day, but then again, it kind of it's kind of like playing it on easy mode. No. Some of the other stuff here is you can also influence the frequency that certain monsters appear. So these are the in-game monsters, pretty much. No, not all of them are hostile. So a lot of them are actually docile when you first encounter them. Like the pigs are docile at first. These guys are my favorite, the beefalo. Okay, so one thing to note. Now, this thing I have highlighted here, this is the beefalo. And this beefalo with a red ass is a beefalo in mating season. So, important to note. No? Oh, wait, the assets look like it was drawn on Photoshop lang. Yeah, actually, Dave, indie developer lang yung gumawa nito. So, it's a very small outfit based in Canada, if I'm not mistaken. No? Di na nagsistream si Hugo this morning. He beat Tag 2 na last week. But according to his recent interviews, multiple MLs. Ah, okay. So, they might release the Doom Master levels in bulk na. Sana, no? Ang ina, sayang yung nakawalang gana maglaro pag wala eh. Manage your sanity just like Doom. No, actually, Doom destroys my sanity in a different way. No, pero ang galing ng pagkagawa. But anyway, so the beefalo. No, these guys are very important because not only are they a great source of meat, they are also a great source of shit, like actual feces. No, why? You have to fertilize your plants in this game, and it's very important. And beefalo are a very constant source of it. Now, here's the catch, no? If you spawn a lot of them, so I can influence this, no? Pwedeng more, pwede ko rin gawing less. Pero I'd like to play it with more, but here's the catch. When beefalo are in mating season, they're hostile immediately. And if you have a herd of beefalo near your fucking base and they're all horny, they're gonna attack you kahit wala kang ginagawa sa kanila. So your base no longer becomes a safe haven. No? So what I will try to do is I'll try to play this with more beefalo, which is kind of making it a bit easier, but also making it harder because when they're horny, they're basically just gonna fuck you up, right? And then all the other stuff are just like different monsters in the game. So we'll keep everything at default apart from that and the beefalo. So we'll start in the summer, and we'll start with a lot of beefalo. I don't want to have a lot of food out, because it's part of the thrill of the game is foraging for food, no? It's very important that you're able to stock up on food before it gets dark. So once you've set all that, you can start the game. It's actually pretty fun. I've kind of gotten like the first 7 days down. So I'll probably be doing things a little bit faster. Pero ano siya, masaya siya. here. So that guy's Maxwell. He's the antagonist of the game. I don't know the story because I haven't really played the story. This is like sandbox mode. So there. Okay, one good way to raise sanity early on, most advanced players say it's not a good idea, but one good way to raise sanity later on is to pick flowers. Very simple. You know? Pick flowers and gain your sanity back. There is a mini-map, so it kind of lets you figure out where you're going. You can pick up the saplings for twigs. Very important because you need those to craft axes and other stuff. No, the carrots, we're going to want to get a lot of those. Grass is used for ropes and other stuff. Binding materials, basically, you know. Now, these things na may tufts, you can dig them up later when you've crafted a shovel so that you can bring them to your base. Same with the berry bush. I basically just want to get a lot of berry bushes and a lot of food early on. Now, one important thing we absolutely fucking need to get is there, flint. There's some up there. And beefalo, nice. Cool. See, this is what happens when you spawn, when you set yung beefalo to more. They're everywhere. Normally, you only find them in savannas. And it's often very hard to find a savanna in the game. So, medyo cop-out tong ginawa ko. But it's just, you know, like I said, there is a disadvantage to it. So, I'm just gonna want to get as much of these as I can muna. So I can start crafting a few things. And I'm gonna want to prototype a few things as well. Which, I'll explain crafting once I have a little camp set up. No? So we're going to want to get the flint, because the flint is used to make tools and weapons. No? So tools like axes for cutting down the trees and getting logs. There are 3 different growth variants of trees. Now this is the biggest one that you can get. So you can craft an axe, and it takes 15 chops to cut down a full-grown tree like this. You can also dig up the stump to get an extra log. The small ones take 5 chops, and the medium-sized ones like this one here take 10 chops. So with a full axe, you can cut down one of these and then ubusin mo na lang on big trees. Important kasi logs are used for fires, which you need. Kasi, Dave, you probably missed this kanina. When night falls, you need to have a base set up already with a bit of a light source. Kasi your sanity meter drops, and if it's pitch black, there's an invisible monster that attacks at night, and you can't fight back. Like, if it's nightfall, para ka na poison, and then you just fucking die. So. The pine cone pickup, which is these things here. The pine cones, you can plant them for trees, basically. So ideally, you want to set that up near your main base, para you have a ready supply of trees. Bit of a caveat here, no? And I found this out the hard way as well. Chopping too many trees causes them to turn into like a tree guardian. So it's a hostile creature in the form of a humanoid tree that attacks you. Mother Nature's revenge, parang ganon. It's pretty clever, actually. It's actually really fun. Kasi you can't just go ham and just keep fucking cutting trees down and shit, no? So right now what I'm doing is I'm just gathering as much resources as I can. Before it gets dark. So if you have a look at the upper right corner of the screen, you'll see parang may bituka, there's a heart, and then there's a brain. Pretty self-explanatory. Yung bituka is your hunger meter, the heart is your health, and the brain is your sanity. You'll notice my sanity isn't going down, but when the clock on the upper right, where it says day, goes down, goes to the red zone, yeah, it's getting late, it'll be dark soon. You'll notice my sanity meter now is going down. Kasi when it's dark, it starts, your sanity starts to drop. So I'm trying to get logs as much as I can because I'm gonna need them to craft a few things. I also need to find stones, to be honest, because I'm gonna need to make a science machine to make prototypes of other stuff. It's boring at first. Expect the first 7 days to be like really fucking boring until you've gotten like really quick at the game. So yung blue part of the clock is nightfall, so that's when you can't do anything. Basically, you're kind of stuck at your base. You can also hear yung sounds ng mga nearby creatures, so you have to be able to identify them. Parang sa Doom, di ba? You have to be beefalo, so we're gonna want to get some shit. When you're lucky, you can find skeletons of dead people and kind of pick up the stuff. But this stuff is useless to me because I don't really need the trap right now, and it's easy to craft anyway. Combat is ridiculously simple, but the timing is where it really, gets a little bit complicated. I need to find rocks. So rocks usually appear in desert biomes. So there are several different biomes. I'll explain them as we encounter them now. So this is like the grassland biome. It's easy to pick up grass and trees in the grassland biome. Oh, cool, rocks, nice. Oh, graveyard agad. Okay, this is good. And a place where we can reasonably... Oy, free spear. Cool. Okay, we're gonna set up base here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build a campfire. Now the campfire is different from the fire pit in many ways. Now, first off, the campfire can set nearby flammable stuff on fire. So if I actually, so you have to fuel it. I usually put like 2 logs and just keep it burning all night. If you set a campfire too close to a bunch of trees, they will catch fire. Okay, so what I usually do the first night is I cook the berries that I foraged. You know, tangina may nasunog agad, di ba? Kita niyo yan. So, oh my god. Okay. So I'll cook the berries. And I'll eat them. This isn't how you're supposed to be cooking them, by the way. You can make pots later on, like cooking pots. So I just eat them enough to survive. The idea here is, obviously, as the game implies, you should not starve. And earlier I was talking about picking flowers, diba? When you pick flowers, your sanity meter goes back up. When you pick evil flowers, like the ones here, your sanity meter goes down. No? So another thing to consider is you can't just keep harvesting stuff, and you just can't just keep eating stuff, because there is some food that restores a lot but kind of drives you insane. So may mga ganong factors, but there's a lot to take in actually. Most of this you would not understand unless you actually play other modes or you play videos from other people. So I'm gonna make a pickaxe so I can start getting some rocks, because we're gonna need that. Wait, comments while it's paused. I'm always lazy to learn mechanics. Actually, it's fun to learn kasi they're pretty intuitive, no? It's kind of how it is in real life. You know, you set a campfire too close to stuff that can catch fire, they'll catch fire. When it's hot, you have to stay cool with your clothing. When it's cold, you have to stay warm. You know, stuff like that, no? It's just kind of hard to remember yung mga prerequisites for building. So, Dave, naalala mo yung game natin sa PS1 dati, yung Theme Hospital. Parang ganon. There are prerequisites that you need to build muna. I need to build a science machine, which will allow me to... Oh, you have to make sure your fire doesn't die down too, by the way. So the science machine will allow me to prototype more stuff for crafting. One of them is very important. It's a backpack. So a backpack allows you to carry more stuff, but it counts as a clothing item, so you can't have armor on. Yes, may armor tong game na to. Those bees can also be hunted. You'll need their parts later on. So this is the desert biome. Well, this isn't the desert biome itself, but you can identify deserts by this, no? The predominant presence of rocks and that color of flooring. So typically I mine the rocks that look like this because they give flint, gold nuggets, and rocks. Gold nuggets are necessities for crafting a science machine, so always good to be able to do that. The earlier you can craft that shit, the better. Plus, it's a good source of flint, so you always want to have a lot of flint on you so that you can keep creating tools and foraging for crafting items. Malapit na mapuno yung inventory ko, so I really need to be able to make a... Oh, fuck, tall bird. Okay, so that's a hostile creature called a tall bird. They're fairly easy to kill, but right now, since I don't have armor yet, I don't want to engage them kasi medyo malakas sila bumawas. No? They deal, I think, 50 points of damage per hit. Walang numeric indicator sa console pero sa PC obviously may mods sila that include a numeric indicator for your for each of your major stats. So hunger, sanity, and shit. No. PC players always have it good. Oh fuck! No, 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 no. Tangina mo, papalaban ako. Ah! Oh shit! Tangina, lakas. Yun. Whew, cool. So I got some meat, which is good because I need that for eating. Pero I took a lot of health damage. No, I didn't want to have to fight it, but I kind of had to. So combat isn't deep. No, don't expect it to be deep. Pero it's fun. Or at least I find it fun. Kasi ano eh, when it's your first time through the game, the likelihood of you encountering an enemy that you think you can take on, and then it just completely rapes you, is just fucking something else. Wait, comments. How does the game progress? May stages ba or boss fights? May boss fights, yeah. Parang Monster Hunter nga yung boss fights. You have to pick up tracks, and it leads you to a boss. No? There's also an adventure mode, which is kind of complicated, because I've never really tried it. I've just read up on how it works. No? It's basically you against yung main bad guy dito, si Maxwell. Okay, where are we? So I kind of want to uncover a bit of the map, because one of the things that I am looking for is I'm looking for an area with a lot of beefalo, and I'm also looking for an area with a lot of pig houses, because I need some pig skin. Pig skin is a very important crafting material, which you can use to make several very important things. One of them is one of the best weapons in the game, called the ham bat. It's a weapon that doesn't have durability. Napansin nyo yung weapons and tools dito may durability, diba? Like right now my axe is at 10%. The ham bat does not have durability, but it spoils. No? So it can truck habang bago siya. But then it spoils kapag it gets weaker when it spoils. So another thing to consider. Now, you never want to make your base near bodies of water kasi come winter, medyo mahihirapan ka. Kasi penguins will spawn, and the penguins here are actually pretty fucking strong. Oh my god. Okay, spiders, I kind of want to deal with these guys right now kasi they can drop spider glands, which is a good healing item. Monster meat. It's good for cooking, but we don't really need it right now. We're more interested in getting spider glands. Putang ina, puro monster meat, fuckers. So the spiders come out at night, and if you build a camp too close to it without destroying the nest, then you're kind of screwed. And I only have one shit right now. Fuck. That's not good. So here, inventory management is a bit of a bitch. No, we'll come back for those. Let's destroy the pickaxe na muna. So silk is used also for crafting quite a few stuff. I suppose we could make our base somewhere here. Looks like fucking dami kasing water. You don't want to build your base near bodies of water because that's always a bad idea. You don't want to build it near tall bird nests and shit then, because if there are a lot of hostile mobs, they can aggro on you at night. Like some mobs are particularly more aggressive at night. But ideally, you also want to have a base that's near a lot of resources. So near rocks, near trees, and near a herd of beefalo, so that you can get a lot of shit. No, I'm not even kidding. Sobrang importante ng tae sa game na to. Like literally, it's good fuel for your fires. It's also used for fertilizer, so that's another thing you're gonna need. Oh my god, parang the game is forcing me to build my base near near a body of water. Shit, I don't want to. Okay, what we're gonna do is we are gonna have to start a campfire now before it gets dark, and we are gonna have to eat. Okay, nagutom na si Gago. Let's eat the carrots first. Let's save the meat. And we're gonna want to fuel the fire as well. Medyo bad start there. Yeah, see? Food recovers both your hunger and your health meters. You don't want to eat monster meat without cooking it properly. But we can eat some of the normal meat. Para lang makabawi tayo ng konti sa ano, we pick up the monster meat. Okay, this isn't exactly a grand start. We're actually kind of fucked right now, no? Kasi we found a lot of rocks, that's good. We found a lot of trees, that's good. But there's nowhere to get food. Like, when my meat runs out, I'm fucked, basically. And it's also very close to water, so medyo mahirap mag-set up ng base. Can you swim? No, you cannot. Dico gets yung game. What's the main objective? Target creature you need to kill. Hindi, walang stage, Dave. The objective is to survive as long as you can. No. The bosses, you can hunt them. Sometimes they will hunt you. So they're seasonal. There's a boss called the Deer Clops, no, which is like a fucking Cyclops reindeer. And you have to basically have to survive its attacks. There are also occasional monster attacks sa base mo. Like on the 9th day and on basta may certain days where a pack of hounds will attack your base. So equipping yourself in such a way that you're ready for those assaults on your base is very important. You know what? I think I might as well build a fucking science machine and start prototyping shit now. Dali lang naman i-dismantle. So with the science machine, you can start prototyping things. Dapat pala fire pit na yung ginawa ko. Putang ina, bobo. We're gonna have to drop some stuff, but we want to drop them away from the fire para hindi masunog, no? So we're gonna prototype some rope. So you go to the refine tab and make some rope. Then we're gonna want to make with a rope. Now I can create a backpack, so it'll allow me to carry more stuff. There, see? So my inventory space has just increased. I also want to be able to make a shovel, so I can start digging stuff up. And I also want to be able to make... I can't make a football helmet yet, can I? Fuck. Okay. Comment. What's up, alphabet people? Ikaw lang yun, gago. May raids. Not so much raids as monsters attacking your base. No? I wouldn't really call it a raid. Walang human enemies dito apart from Maxwell, he's the big bad of the game. No? So Maxwell is a he's like I said, the big bad, and you basically encounter him through adventure mode, which is yung parang quest-driven segment ng game that Dave was asking about. Ah, fuck me, dead, landlocked din yung area. Ah, no, it's not. Okay, it's just a little walkway. So, okay, let's follow that dirt track. And we may as well... Oh, no, we have enough gold for now. We can always come back for the rocks later on. I don't know if rocks respawn, pero trees, after you cut them, as long as you don't uproot the trunk, will grow back. Okay, these are swamps. Yung ganyang klaseng terrain, no? There are larger expanses of swamps later on, and it's also a very bad place to get caught kasi may tentacles. The tentacles are pretty fucky, but the good thing is you can lure mobs into it kasi may friendly fire sa mobs. So mobs can actually end up fucking killing each other. So that's good. I think I want to find out what's down here. I'm trying to find a herd of beefalo so I can start uprooting these things. Because when you uproot these things, you can put them near your base. And ideally you want your base to be self-sustaining. So you want saplings, grass, and trees there. Walang savanna, god damn it. Actually, never mind yung savanna. Walang beefalo, period. Fuck. The beefalo are very important because they're sources of meat. They're sources of shit, which is very important as well. This looks like fuck desert na naman, walang savanna. Oh my god, it looks like it's a landlocked area, but fuck me. Oh god, dead end. Horrible start. I'm almost out of food. Comments. Hey tabs. So, sinong sinuwerte sa PS5 today sa sa pre-order joke ni Game Extreme? Wala yata sa grupo natin, no? Okay, the good thing is there's another beefalo. So the beefalo are very important, as I told you. Okay, now that we have a shovel, we're gonna want to start uprooting berries and stuff. Where's my fucking shovel? So those can be planted, and I need the beefalo shit for that. Because when you uproot one of those and you want to plant it somewhere, you need to have fertilizer for each one. No, so very important that you have beefalo shit. That's why generally pag kami pag kami solo na beefalo, I try not to kill it if it's the only source of that I have. If it's the only source of meat. But since there's just one here. Okay, one thing about beefalo pa pala. Beefalo will attack you in packs kung marami sila. Pero this guy's all alone. So I don't mind fucking bullying this motherfucker. Okay, and then you have to kite them. Susunggabang kanya niya yan. Ah, fuck! Oh my god, I'm dying and it's so early. Shit. Okay, the meat is important kasi hindi lang siya pang food. The meat is also for crafting the meat bat. The ham bat. And the ham bat is probably the best weapon you can get your hands on early game. So, yeah, that's why I didn't mind killing that beefalo. Looks like we're gonna have to go this way and explore in that direction. Medyo under-equipped tayo, so it's a bit of a bad start, especially since I've taken a lot of damage. Gonna heat up dinner. Sige lang, Dave. Sweat talaga ni Tabs sa mga ganun. Ah, nakakuha si Tabs! Nice one, nice one. Good job. Lucky fuck. Honestly, and it's not me sour graping. I kind of lost interest in getting a PS5 until there are more games out. So I'm just gonna get as much meat as I can. You can get 5 hits in on the beefalo. Yeah, now I have a lot of meat. So food is not a problem for me right now anymore. Now my biggest problem is health. Tabs got it from Lazada Bar Shop. Oh, nice, nice. Hey, Paul. What happens if you die? Where do you start off? Okay. Dying in the game is permanent. No, if you die, that's it. You start from day one again, unless you've touched what's called a touchstone in the game. If I encounter one, I'll let you guys know it's the one. Or you can use a meat effigy, which is kind of like yung sacrificial doll sa Lament of Innocence, Dave. When you die, it restores you. So may ganon. And there's another item, I can't remember what it's called, pero you can revive. Very, very limited. No? I think the most times I've revived in a single playthrough is like 3 or 2. And that was just in like 14 days, and I died to the cold. So I died to the elements. I didn't even die to fucking mobs. No, I died to elements. So that's another thing to consider. Very tricky yung game. Oh, cool, another beefalo I can murder. Do I have enough time to kill it? Parang I do naman. Yan. Yan. So, hindi na natin problema ang pagkain ngayon. Problema natin. everything else. Okay, comments. Bonk, bonk, bonk. How did I learn about this game? Tabs, kasi you just joined, no? I found out about this game kasi it was on my PS Vita dati. Basically, no, nagparaffle yung company namin ng Vita. Yung nanalo nung Vita, may utang sa akin dahil sa vape. Sabi ko sa kanya, look, wag mo na akong bayaran, bigay mo na lang sa akin yan. Since mas malaki yung value niyan kaysa sa utang mo sa akin, I'll give you some cash pa. So, win-win, no? Hindi naman siya gamer. Pumayag. Pina-jailbreak ko yung Vita. Sabi ko dun sa nag-jailbreak, si JR Duo yung nag-jailbreak para sa akin. The guy na magaling mag-repair ng mga PlayStation 4 peripherals, no? Sabi ko sa kanya, eto lang yung games na gusto ko. The rest, punuin mo na lang sa memory card. Ikaw na bahala. This was one of the games that he put on it, and I don't know. I just gave it a shot, and I was fucking hooked. No, it's really fun. Shit. Where am I going? Nightfall na halos. Okay, I can explore the graveyard a little bit more, I suppose. Oh shit, good berries. You know what? I think I'm going to set up like a proper base here. So you want to make a fire pit where you want to put your base, no? Why? Because the fire pit will not set fire to anything flammable in the surrounding area. That's very good. Okay. We're also going to want to eat. So I'm going to eat some of the meat that I killed those poor beefalo for. Ideally, ayaw mo ring ubusin yung meat kasi when you have crock pots, they let you cook better stuff. No? Wait, pause. Comment. Puta, pag si Marco talaga nag-stream kahit di na maglaro. Thanks, bro. Thanks. Crossplay ba yung Don't Starve Together? No, unfortunately not. Don't Starve Together is the only one with cooperative gameplay. So, you have to have Don't Starve Together if you want to play with another person, unfortunately. So, yeah. But it is fun because they tweak the characters to be more interesting and to have a little bit more synergy with one another. No? So the characters that are OP here were toned down significantly for Don't Starve Together. Kasi nga, like si Abigail, si Wendy, no? She can summon her twin sister's ghost, diba? So, combat-wise, that's a huge advantage. Nerfed na yun sobra sa Don't Starve Together, yung ganon. What am I going to build? Okay, we're going to build another science machine here. And I want to build a... Ah, fuck, I need to make cut stone. Okay, so I'm going to have to make some boards. And 2 cut stone. We're going to build the Alchemy Engine now. Ah, kulang pa ng board. Putang ina. Oh man, I'm out of wood. Shit. Okay. We can build the Alchemy Engine now. The Alchemy Engine is just a souped up science machine, basically. It lets you prototype more stuff. Right? So the hammer is also something great that you can have. I don't have enough boards to build storage, so that's going to be my next order of business. No? Okay, so the next day, here's a very important thing you need to do, no? You need to be planning what you're gonna do the next day habang nighttime. Kasi you'll notice, no? Like I said, yung clock sa taas, yung blue dyan is an indicator of yung night period, no? You want to be able to plan out what you're gonna do the following day, so that you're not wasting time. Kasi you have limited daylight hours, no? Limited daylight hours in which you can carry out your business, which is basically foraging at this point, no? So it's day 4 and we've done fuck all, no? So I'm not very happy about that. Okay. Now, I'm gonna equip the shovel so I can get an extra log by uprooting that. Pero hindi na mag-grow yung tree na yun. At this point, I don't really care. I'm not too bothered by it. Because right now we need to establish like a really solid base. No? We're gonna want to uproot the saplings as well. Okay, there's a significant number of beefalo here, so that means more shit for me to pick up, which is good. So I can start getting these grass tufts now. Because the grass tufts need to be fertilized in order for them to bear grass afterwards. No? But guys, thanks for stopping by. I mean, I know there's very little interest in the game because it's not really very action-packed, but I appreciate you guys coming to hang out. It's one of those games because then I can just play and just fucking relax with and have fun with you guys and just, you know, joke about the game and how silly it is, stuff like that. It's actually pretty deep, you know. If you guys give it a chance and actually play it, it's very challenging. And it's one of those feel-good games, you know. You don't really get stressed. You still enjoy it, but at the same time, you don't really compromise your sanity playing it. I mean, parang Doom, no? Doom is great in all regards, pero it just drives me bananas playing it. Ang hirap for me. Like, my skill level, I feel, has gone down in gaming in general as I got older. I know it sounds cliche, pero totoo. I feel like naging bano ako nung tumanda ako. My reflexes slowed down, and you know, my ability to absorb new information kind of went down as well. So, but my enjoyment for the games has not. You know? I still enjoy games very thoroughly. Enjoy them quite a bit. So there, I've gotten quite a few logs. I want to get a bit more. So we're just basically gonna denude these forests and get as much resource out of it as we can. Kasi I'm already partially setting up a bit of a base, no? And that base, I want it to be like semi-permanent. It seems like a good location. A good base kasi is not too close to the water, and a good base is also, I would say, close to different biomes. No? So there's forestry nearby, so I can harvest logs when I need to. There are rocks nearby, and there's some beefalo in the surrounding area, so that's also very important for reasons I've already discussed. No? You need the ham. You need the ham that they drop. You need their shit. Yeah, and you see, I'm picking up a lot of shit. Right? I'm waiting for them to. Ah, fuck! It's raining. Okay, weather. Let's talk about weather. No, it rains in the game. Obviously, you're seeing it right now. But during severe weather, when it's raining really hard, lightning can also strike, no? And when lightning strikes, it can set fire to stuff. So what can catch fire? Basically, ito yung sinasabi ko kay Dave na it's pretty self-explanatory, no? Things that normally would catch fire in the real world can catch fire in this game. So trees, shrubs, so foliage, basically grass, shrubs, berry bushes, saplings, storage can also catch fire because obviously it's wooden, no? Trees can catch fire. Pretty much anything can, except for rocks and gems and stuff like that, no? So it's very important that you craft a lightning rod right away. At least for me, no? Kasi when I set my base up, it has everything in it. Like I have berry bushes, I have grass, I have saplings and all that, no? So weather also affects your health, no? Especially when it snows. When it snows, you can die. I'm not even making it up. It's happened to me so many times it's not even funny anymore. Like it's just fucking retarded how many times I've died to the weather. Actually, come to think of it, I think I have more deaths to weather than I do to actual like enemies and shit. Oh wait, this savannah pala to. Okay, so this terrain here is a savannah. Savannas are great because there's usually a lot of beefalo nearby. So that's always something worth having pretty close. You know what? Might as well pick up the fucking carrots para may makain tayo mamaya without having to eat the meat. Food spoils, by the way, in case you were wondering. Yes, food does spoil. Hopefully hindi kumidlat. Kasi wala akong lightning rod. If my base catches fire, I'm just fucked. Kasi pag ganyan yung density ng rain, it means may tendency na magkakakidlat. So something to consider again. Okay, so we are gonna prototype a bunch of stuff now. Let us, ayun no. So I'm gonna first craft me some more boards because I want to build some storage. Okay, I'm gonna drop this. Pick up the boards, and then I'm going to craft a storage chest. I got the layouting for my base from a player named Salandrak. He's this guy who makes YouTube videos, and he's fucking awesome. I like watching his stuff because it makes a lot of sense. It's very easy to understand. And he's generally entertaining. I like how he speaks. He speaks with clarity, and and he's also quite entertaining. No, parang Bati Vidya, not quite as his voice isn't quite as amazing as Bati's, pero he has that same quality, when it comes to how he organizes his content and all that. So I quite enjoyed that. So the stuff I don't need, I'm gonna put in the storage chest. You don't want to be carrying too much of everything, especially when you're going to go out foraging. But I do want to plant a few trees already, so just so that I don't have to venture out. But I'm not going to plant these trees for me to harvest. I am going to plant them for me to burn. You're probably wondering, Marco, why are you going to burn trees? Because I need charcoal. And you can get charcoal from burnt trees. So you just want to keep them far enough away from the rest of the shit so they don't catch fire. And then I'm going to put the rest of it in here para lang hindi siya ano. So you need to stand next to the alchemy machine to prototype stuff. I want to be able to prototype a... Wait, I want to be able to make a hammer. So I can start dismantling houses when I find them. So we'll prototype a hammer. Oh, crafting bit. Once you've prototyped something, you can now craft it anywhere. So very important. It's very important for you to prototype stuff as soon as you can, so that you don't have to keep, coming back and doing it all over. Manure can be used for fire stoking, but I generally avoid doing that. Kasi I need as much shit as I can get from the beefalo for me to fertilize my crops. Kasi mamaya magtatanim tayo ng berry bushes. The berry bushes kasi will allow me to have a constant supply of berries for my crock pot later on. I'll show you what the crock pot is when I have enough materials. Once these trees grow, I am going to burn them. So, comments. Can you build a raft to cross the water? No, unfortunately not. I dare you to lure 2 beefalo. No, thank you, Tabs. I've done it before. They raped me. You can play like 47. Just goofing. You should play Hitman one time. I imagine it's a fun game to stream. Actually, oo nga, no? Yeah, we have both games naman eh. Sige, I'll do that. Tabs, what happened to your playthrough of DMC and Neo? Tinatamad ulit. Sabi ko naman sa'yo lately, I'm more on watching na lang. No, it's, it'll get to a point where you eventually get bored playing. And, you suddenly decide that watching is more fun. I know that sounds vaguely sexual, no? Pero it is true. It gets to a point where it's more fun to just watch other people play. Just like nung si Dave nagsistream ng Doom, mas pinapanood ko siya kaysa maglaro eh. Kasi na-enjoy ko, and after a really long day at work, parang the last thing I want is to fucking get my ass kicked by fucking marauders and shit, diba? Pero, I think that gaming is something that, as somebody who's played games for like forever, it's not something that you should give up, because when your motor skills finally abandon you, when you get old and suffer from arthritis or whatever, right? Gaming is not something that's very easy to get back into once you've completely lost interest. So don't let yourself lose interest, especially if gaming is something that you've enjoyed for a significant portion of time. I've been playing since I was fucking 4 years old, so, and I'm 34 now, so it's something I've enjoyed for a significant chunk of my life, and I don't see myself stopping anytime soon. I see myself taking breaks, definitely, but stopping, nah. It's too much fun to stop. I mean, it's just too enjoyable. I don't see myself dropping it anytime soon. Okay, I'm gonna craft another shovel just so I can start digging stuff up. And then after we've gotten a few stuff and gotten our base kind of up and running, we're gonna start exploring a bit more. I'll probably stream this for about 2.5 hours or whatever, just so that you guys can see a little bit more of the world and some of the monsters. Because it's no fun watching me just dig up shit. But you guys wouldn't appreciate it either if I had gone straight into the action and not really explained much of the game to you. You wouldn't have the same level of appreciation for the game and why I find it fun. Oh, by the way, nakita nyo yung beard ng character ko tumubo, no? So that's the special perk of this character, is he can grow a beard. The beard helps during the winter because it keeps you warm. Plus yung beard hair mo, which is basically bulbul, no, can be used for for crafting certain things later on in the game. I am not making that up, I swear to God. Once I can burn those other trees, I will. So logs are super important because you need them for a lot of things, like a significant number of things. Sira agad yung palakol ko, what the fuck? Actually, you know what? The trees I planted, I don't think I'm gonna burn them anymore. I'm just gonna burn these ones. Ah, no. I want a dense area for me to fucking destroy, you know? Kasi you want to have a lot of charcoal for your crock pots and for emergency fuel, because they burn as much as a log would. And you can stack, they stack in 40s, logs stack in 20s. So ideally you want to burn down like a big chunk of this. But this area I'm not too keen about burning down kasi may mga beefalo, I don't want to hurt them. I need them. I need the beefalo. So I need the, ideally the forests that you want to burn down are the ones that are near pig houses. And you'll see what I mean later on when we discover the pig houses. Get the fuck out of the way so I can get your shit, you little punk. Fucking wanker. You know what? Let's just kill this guy. Okay, there you go. So I have a lot of meat, that's great, but I also need charcoal now. Kasi sayang yung meat eh. Seeds you can plant later on, which we're going to be doing a lot of as well. But more importantly, you can eat them. Wait, ayun. Ah, time to make some charcoal. Wait, so we're going to make a torch. And we're just going to go fucking pyro on this shit. Store the stuff that we don't really need, which is one of the stacks of logs, because you don't want to have too much then. You want to keep some stored. Where is my axe? Do I still have an axe? So you just have to wait for those things to finish burning. Yeah, and charcoal. Yay, now I can make crock pots. You can dig up their graves. Minsan may item. Pero more often than not, it's a ghost that spawns. And the ghosts are hostile, and I don't know how to kill them. So, that is why I've never really engaged in that activity. Kasi I don't know how to fucking kill whatever comes out of them. Minsan you'll get some rare stuff, like cogs. You know? Cogs are important for building some of the more advanced science stuff. So we want a crock pot, so that's under food. Crock pots require cut stones. Do I have enough to make enough cut stones? Okay, we have a lot of stones, that's good. Okay, and then we go to food. Yeah, and we can make a crock pot. Yay! We want to have the crock pot here. You don't want it too far from your light source, obviously, no. So this will allow me to cook, which is good. Now, since I have enough shit, I'm gonna start planting some of the grass tufts that I got. Saplings don't require, fertilizer, so you don't need to spend your beefalo shit on this. It's just so that they're all in one place, but you don't have to go too far to forage, no? I can also start planting trees nearby. So typically I do that near the science machines. I think I explained this earlier. It's also dangerous then to keep chopping trees down. Because if you chop too many, it'll spawn a giant tree monster. I'm not making that up. Okay, it's almost nighttime, so we are going to light our fire. And we're gonna cook some shit in the crock pot. Oh, fuck me. Wala akong berries. Well, we might as well plant some of this shit. Okay, so we're gonna fertilize these as well. Yeah, now I have my own berry bushes. So the crock pot will let me cook. We need a bit of light. We're gonna want to put some monster meat. Sakto, it's about to spoil na din. One ham that we cook. How does this game have better survival mechanics compared to Metal Gear Survive? Metal Gear Survive was a fucking joke of a game talaga eh, no? And I hope this is just a face lang. Actually, Tabs, you know, it's not a bad thing. The good thing about it is it lets you kind of kick back and kind of figure out what kind of games you... Sorry about that. Had to my mic kind of cut out there. What I was saying was, it's important for you to be able to take a step back and kind of figure out what kind of games you want to be playing, or you know, maybe you just got burned out with the kind of games that you have been playing recently. That's why I kind of changed things up. Napansin nyo, nag-Souls ako, and then nag-MH ako, and then I'd play Horizon. And is there a fucking fire? Because I can hear fucking engines and shit. Paul, are you there? Can you confirm if there's a fucking fire? Send me a message on Facebook, please. Manure, I hate manure. Still plan to play a lot, si David. Metal Gear Survive Konami's la. Oh my god. You know, don't even get me started on fucking Konami. Konami just basically committed suicide, all, you know, just like that. Imagine getting rid of not just Hideo Kojima, no, they fucking got rid of Igarashi, fucking Koji Igarashi, no. So the two franchises that Konami is probably best known for in the modern day, no, kasi Contra naman didn't really survive very long. I mean, if you played fucking Contra on the PS2, then you probably have a very sad life, no. Pero Konami firing the geniuses behind two of their most successful franchises, no, Castlevania and fucking Metal Gear. So goddamn stupid. I can't even begin to explain how fucking retarded that was. No? And I feel very passionately about that because I actually enjoyed both of those franchises. Very happy memories for me. You know. Oh, cool. Monster lasagna. There. So, let's eat. Oh shit, na-affect yung health ko. See, that's the drawback of eating monster meat. Kahit naluto. It restores your hunger by a lot, but it kind of fucks you with your health. No? So it's important that you have good recipes. The reason why I like the berries is they're good filler ingredients. So isang meat, tatlong berries, they let you make meatballs. And meatballs are probably the best food in the game in terms of raw benefit. like what you get out of it. It's just great in general. So I'm gonna plant some trees, which you fortunately also do not need to fertilize in order to benefit from. Yari ako if these trees catch fire. It's gonna burn my whole fucking base down, no? But the important thing is we have a steady supply of wood. So we definitely need that, no? We are going to dump the gold, because we don't really need gold right now. I mean, you don't need to be carrying it around. Crafting doesn't really require much gold. We're running out of rocks, so you need to be aware of what stuff you're running out of and what you still have a lot of, no? We don't need this much flint, so we're going to take half and pop it in here. We don't need to be walking around with charcoal either, so we can pop that in there. We're almost out of twigs, we're almost out of rocks. Okay. And we're almost out of wood. Oh, no. We still have sufficient wood. Forgot to fertilize my grass, so we're going to want to fertilize this. That way I have everything growing in one place. Butterfly wings are also a good source of food. They're a good filler ingredient for your crock pot. So I'm going to explore the savanna a little bit. Savannas are usually rich in grass, so this is a very good place to stock up on grass. Savannas are also a natural home to the beefalo, so it's a good place for you to pick up shit as well. Kojima is good at creating mystery in his games and stories. His games have the best, most clever Easter eggs. Yes, that they do. I mean, the fucking Kerotans palang in Snake Eater. I mean, that was insane. That was just absolutely mad. Genius, sheer genius. Oftentimes, though, lately, I find his work to be a bit obscure and kind of hard to understand. Pero it's not hard to understand in a fucking puzzling and annoying way. It's hard to understand in a very good, interesting way. No, which is it's very rare nowadays. I don't remember the last time that I can honestly say I enjoyed the mystery in a game, apart from maybe playing the Metal Gear games back then. No. Beefalo. I've already talked about Beefalo being horny, no? And that's not just a pun. Beefalo enter a mating season eventually. You can tell that they're that it's mating season for them because you'll see their buttholes glowing red. I am not making that up. Beefalo during mating season are hostile. You see, I can just kind of dick around with them, like stick to them like that, and they won't attack me, no? But during mating season, agitated gagad, and they will gang up on you. Fortunately, they have a very small aggro radius, no? So that means you can kind of play chicken with them and kind of run away. But they still do a lot of damage. You probably saw a bulk of my damage came from them and the fucking tall bird that I made the mistake of picking a fight with kanina, no? Actually, no, the tall bird picked a fight with me. I didn't fucking pick a fight with it. Beefalo are also very pack-oriented. They're herd-oriented. So if you pick a fight with one and another beefalo sees you, you're fucked. It's just gonna fucking chase you down. They're all gonna chase you down. They de-aggro after a while, but emphasis on after a while. Takes quite a bit of time. Oh my god, landlocked din itong area na to. I know it's not. Okay, that's good. Wait, tawa si Taps. See guys, this game is actually... Oh, yun! Fuck! Okay, this is a good place where we are right now, okay? You see these pigs? They'll attack you if you get too close, but you see their houses, right? Remember earlier I said I wanted to craft a hammer so that I can start dismantling pig houses? This is why. Pig houses have materials that you can use to create the football helmet, which is a great piece of armor, and it also has it gives a lot of boards and cut stone, which normally you have to use several logs or stones to be able to do. Dismantling them, pigs can become were-pigs din nga pala, no? If you feed them, I think 3 or 4 monster meat, they become were-pigs, so extremely aggressive versions of the pigs. You can also make them docile and help them, no? Kaninang tombstones pala yung nasa camp. Those are world tombstones, so they're no ones really. They're just there. So usually dense forests like this have a lot of spiders, but they also have a lot of pigs, which is good because with a hammer equipped I can dismantle this, and voila, I have enough to craft a ham bat. So I'm gonna want to keep exploring because this is also a great place to burn down, and you want to burn stuff like that down to get a lot of charcoal. Oh my god, is this a bee field? Okay, bee fields are bad because bees will fucking murder you, no? Medyo mahirap silang patayin. Okay, so dense forests like this generally will have a lot of spiders and pig houses, so we want to keep an eye out for those. I'm also trying not to burn the forest down kasi may mga beefalo and they can die. Oh my god, it's dark already. Shit. Looks like we're gonna have to camp out tonight. So this is where the game gets tricky, no? When it takes you away from the base for a while, it gets very tricky. Oh my god, spiders. Okay, spiders in dense forests like this is it's a bit of a good sign, because usually you'll find a few pig houses nearby. But not too many of them like this, kasi yung ganyang kadami, if they gang up on you and wala kang armor, lalo na pagka may spider warrior, which is a green version of that monster, no? You're kind of screwed. They do a lot of damage. And they come in fucking packs, so there's like swarms of them. So we're gonna explore just a little bit around the area. And what we're trying to find, hopefully, are pig houses. I want to go back to base para gumawa ng football helmet kasi that thing is a lifesaver talaga. I've survived so many accidental encounters with strong mobs because I had a football helmet. Like, without the football helmet, you're pretty fucking screwed. With certain combat encounters. So you can do without the log suit, which is like body armor, no? Pero if wala kang helmet, shit. With the football helmet alone, you can survive a lot. Oh, fuck. No, fuck. These guys are easy to kill, but they're fucking annoying. Okay, we might as well. They drop spider glances. Spider glands can be used for healing. Oh my god, I don't need monster meat. Ay, ang dami, putang ina. I want to do them one at a time. Oh crap, napuno yung inventory ko. Fuck, lumayo kayo sa akin, tang ina nyo. Oh my god, it's getting dark. Ah shit, I need to make a fire pit. God. Whew. Okay, that was close. That was pretty close. We're gonna have to dump some stuff. So we're gonna cook some of our carrots. I'm saving the berries, kasi. Eat some of this shit. I'm also saving some of the meat for ham bats, no? Because ham bats are fucking awesome. But I need to go back to base in order to craft that. So, okay, you need to check on how much more supplies you have pagka ganito. So now we can chop a few trees. Maganda is we're near some houses, so we can dismantle those. And if we run out of meat, we can always kill the pigs. So that's another good thing, you know? Last night, while I was playing this game, I discovered that, I discovered a few songs on Spotify from the Blaze Blue soundtrack. May mga other versions pala yung mga ibang songs na parang may vocals, diba? Sword of Doom, which is Muse theme. is actually a really cool song, but Sword of Doom 2 has better vocals than the original one. It was sung by a lady named Fuki. Galing. Ganda nung vocals sa track. Funny enough, the pigs don't get pissed off when I fucking destroy their houses, no? Okay. Now here is a bit of a problem, no? This is a swamp. Swamps are not good because they house tentacles, and tentacles are bad. Because tentacles deal a lot of damage and they cover a huge fucking area, no? So I'm gonna wanna gather as much of this stuff as I can while I'm here. And pray that lightning did not strike my base while I was away. So we want to destroy all the houses that we can, so we can get as much pig skin, boards, and cut stone as possible. Okay, this place is a godsend. Just look at all the pig houses here. But I'm not going to want to destroy all of them just yet. No, we'll remember this place on our map. We'll see it anyway, and we'll have to come back. So we have to go back to our base. It's a bit of a walk. It's over there, right there. But I need to go back so I can start crafting some stuff so I can stay alive longer. Let me just go through the comments a little bit. Nicolas Cage, not the bees. Yeah, the bees are pretty fucked here. Di ka ba pwede mag-rest sa loob ng house? No, you can't. No, you can craft sleeping rolls to sleep in, but when you sleep, it recovers your sanity and your health, I think, but it decreases your hunger significantly. So if you haven't made facilities for cooking, it's not a good idea to do so. No. Not at this point. I don't like the two versions ng OST. Yeah, it's more electronic. Agree ako dun, Dave. Pero yung Sword of Doom, particularly nagustuhan ko. And yung Awakening the Chaos, pretty cool. Yung kay Fuki. Ganda eh, and her voice is really nice. Her voice is really nice. Where's my fucking hammer? Man. See, surprisingly, these guys don't want to fucking murder me after I make them homeless, no? So there's a lot of houses. Oh, fuck, carrots. Carrots. Oh my god, my meat is spoiling. Fuck. Okay, Oh, can't carry any more shit? Oh well. Okay, herein lies the conundrum. We need to make it back to our base, and it's almost nightfall. Okay, it's day 7 na pala. On day 9, hounds are gonna attack me at my base. So I need to be able to craft some stuff to survive, and I want to be able to craft a few chests that because I don't want to be traveling around with my fucking backpack. No, I just want to have the essentials with me. So I'm gonna make a ham bat for combat, and I'm gonna make a few chests, and then I'm going to make a log suit. So I'm a bit tankier, and then I can engage in combat a bit more. So we're going to want to clear some of those spider dens as well. Ah, fuck. Which reminds me, I need to start foraging rocks. Shit. Do I have room for a pickaxe? I don't think I do. Ah, fuck me dead. Wala. See, medyo mahirap mag inventory management sa game na to. Kasi you can have a backpack, but you can't be wearing armor when you have the backpack. So, a bit of a trade-off, no? Do I get to carry more stuff? Parang Jill and Chris sa original RE. One lets you carry more stuff at the cost of being weaker, and the other guy can carry less, but he can take more damage. So, you know, kinda reminds me of that. I'm gonna craft about 2 more chests. So. It's hard to make a pretty looking base on console, I have to say. Okay, we're gonna start base building. So we want a lot of these berry bushes here. Now we're gonna put some shit on them. How do they start sprouting stuff? We are gonna start planting our more berry bushes. More shit. we're gonna start planting our grass tufts as well. Putang ina, diba? Ang pangit ng base layout ko. But it kinda gets the job done, you know what I mean? Okay, now time for some finagling with the inventory. Put that there. You don't really need to carry boards around. I'll take a few of these. No, never mind. Okay, we're going to want to put the concrete blocks. Because we don't need those. Well, not right now, at least. Okay, now we can prototype a ham bat, I believe. It's under weapons. Football helmet. Ah, we need rope. Fuck. Okay, so under these, football helmet is one of the priorities, no? So, and a log suit, so I need one more rope. And then the log suit. Okay, so one of the things that we can do... Oh wait, ham bat pa pala. Weapons. Nasaan yung ham bat? Ayun, ham bat. Yeah, see? It is a weapon that does not have durability. But you'll notice it has a freshness gauge. So green yung background, yun yung freshness niya, no? Green is fresh, orange is stale, red is rotten, no? So while it's green, it does a huge amount of damage. When it's orange, it loses some of its offensive capability, and when it goes down to red, you might as well fucking throw it out. Marco, you mentioned earlier that you started playing at 4, because I started at 5. My first game was Mega Man. Until now, kabisado ko pa din weakness sa mga enemy. Yes, sir, I actually do. In fact, what I am planning to do is, after I've gotten over my my Don't Starve phase, I'm just waiting for it to go on sale, really, because I'm not willing to pay that much for a game that I've been playing since I was a kid, no? I'm planning on getting the Mega Man X collection, and then I want to do a stream where I finish as many of the games as possible in one sitting. David is actually playing it right now with my daughter, no? And they're having loads of fun. Funny thing, Tabs, is I still remember where all of the hearts are, the sub-tanks, the armor pieces, all the boss weaknesses, and the special upgrades, like the Hadouken, the Shoryuken in X2, and the gold armor, and the requirements to get them in X3. I also still remember everything from X4 and X5. X6 is a bit fuzzy. X7, fuck that game. Yeah. Dude, I still have the Legacy Collection. Can you stream it for me? Yeah, sure thing. Well, of course. Wait, is yours a physical copy? Wait, si Dunk, nandito pa pala, Dunk. Thank you. Mega Man X Marathon would be cool. Hey, man, I'll do it for you guys. You know, you know me. Your wish is my command. I'm happy to do that. And hopefully my game skills haven't gotten rusty with that game. What am I fighting? Dave, you have to play X4 again. Dunk, ito yung pinaka-epic doon, bukod doon, yung line ni General. I mean, diba he usually says, "Show me your true power." But he has a line where he says, "It's too late. I have no choice." He says it in that way. It's just fucking awful, no? Sige, Tab. Sige. I'm down to do that. Sabay mo na rin yung controller mo pag grab mo sa akin bukas. Yeah, I'll stream it for you guys, man. I'm happy. You just saved me 1,500 pesos, which I can then spend on Don't Starve. But yeah, sure, man. I'm fucking happy to do that. Thanks. That'd be great. Siguro we can do X1 and X2. Because I need to, kind of brush up on shit. I kind of forgot some stuff. But I'm pretty sure memoryado ko pa rin eh. I mean, in my head, I can still replay it. So, that'd be that'd be fun. For me, I'm completely off topic. For me, the Mega Man X series started to lose its appeal come X6. Because that game was rushed as fuck. I mean, they fucking rushed that game so bad. Okay. So I am going to be cooking one of the best recipes in the game, which is the meatball. To make the meatball, it's a piece of meat and 3 berries or 3 ice cubes or basically three other like shit ingredients, right? The reason why it's good is it's cheap to make. The only thing that really requires any effort to get is the fucking meat, and you can get that by killing beefalo or pigs, right? Berries are easy because I now have berry bushes. Now you understand why I was putting berry bushes here. Meatballs! There we go. And we eat. See? Busog agad. So that's a really good way for you to manage your hunger. What I am now going to do is more inventory management, because I don't want to be carrying a lot of stuff around. Because I want to be able to wear the log suit that I made. I don't want to have to be... I don't want to have to worry about losing stuff along the way. So we're just going to carry enough to make things work. We're going to dump our logs. And we're going to dump any stuff that we don't actively need. No, we're not going to dump it. We're going to plant them now. So we have like a little forest going on here. We're going to bring some essentials like food and enough to craft a bonfire. Or a campfire, rather. Just so that we can stay alive during the night. So we have logs for that. We won't be needing stones with us at this point, I think, but it would be good to carry anyway. We'll need hammers, definitely. Actually, you know, the funny thing is, you don't even need the log suit unless you're going up against bosses, as long as you have the football helmet, which I'm already wearing. So, right now, I think we're pretty good to go. I have a feeling, a good feeling we are going to survive. You can use shit for fuel here, so that's what I'm going to do. It burns pretty long. Yeah, sana mag-sale Mega Man Zero. Yeah, Dave. Sulit siya, actually. It's all the Zero games and all the ZX games. So, si Dave played the harder version of it, no? Yeah. Oh my god, Infinity Maginian. The names in X6 started getting really bad. Like, the shark is named Metal Shark Player. And in case you guys weren't aware, no, according to the Japanese lore, it's supposed to have been Metal Shark Prayer, which doesn't make any more sense than Metal Shark Player, to be honest. But you know, it is what it is. Don't get me wrong. I'll bang on the Mega Man games all day, but there's no denying that they were some of the happiest memories of my childhood. Like, I actually enjoyed that game so much. It was something that Dave and I grew up playing together. It was something that my father would actually dabble in with us. Like, he'd sit with us and actually fucking play. And he was pretty decent at it, actually. He helped me through Mega Man X3 when we first got it. So, you know, very happy memories of that game. Extremely fun. And I think that the gameplay still somewhat holds up to this day. Yeah, it might be a bit of a stretch to say that, but it certainly does still have gameplay value. If only for the nostalgia, right? Because there's no denying it. It's a fucking fun game, or it was at least before. When they made the transition to 3D, when they moved to 3D or 2.5D in Mega Man X7 and X8, I feel like it got progressively worse. Like, I can't say that there was any progress when it comes to like the game quality or the graphical quality or anything really. It just fucking spiraled and went into the toilet. Dave, ito yung sinasabi ko na dirt piles, so it's kind of like footprints in Monster Hunter, where it allows you to kind of track special bosses. Would be a good idea to get some shit now. Okay, spider nests. There's a lot of fucking spider nests here, isn't there? Okay, you don't want to engage the spiders doon sa ano nila. See how strong this thing is? Dalawang palo on spiders. And with a football helmet, I'm barely taking damage. Ayan o. So, spider glands allow me to heal. That's a good thing. Engaging monsters near the beefalo is tricky because you don't want to aggro the beefalo. The problem now is I'm getting a lot of meat, but I'm not getting a lot of... I haven't encountered any of the monsters that drop cogs. Now, cogs are important because cogs will allow you to build more advanced machines. One of these machines is a refrigerator, which you need to store fucking food, and I don't have one of those. So I need to find the area where those, like, machine monsters are, because that is a very important aspect of the game as well. Oh, and I did mention on day 9, hounds are going to attack me, so you're going to see that shortly. The AoE melee attacks. No, they aren't. Check messenger. Okay, give me a second, please. I am looking now. Oh, nice, nice. Tignan ko kung nakinig na. Ah, here. Cool. Cool beans. Nice, nice. Tabs, you can just send the Mega Man X collection, please. Because unfortunately, I did not play the classic Mega Man games. No, my first game that I played was Star Wars on the Nintendo Entertainment System. And then I played Super Mario Brothers 3. And what other games did my dad and I play? And then we moved on later on. We did Double Dragon a lot, though. We played Double Dragon a lot. I did try the Mega Man games, but I wasn't good at them. I really got better at the X games, the Mega Man X series. Yeah, the only normal Mega Man that I played was Mega Man 8, which appeared on the PS1. So I didn't play Mega Man 1 to 7, nor did I play Mega Man 9 and 10 and 11. No, so. But yeah, if you wanna flick it over to me, I can give it a shot and see. But don't expect good gameplay. I'm gonna be good at the X games, but I'm gonna fucking suck balls with the classic ones. Vin, hindi AoE yung melee attacks. No, my friend. Unfortunately, they're not. Have you tried yung open world na Mega Man sa PS1? Was there? Are you talking about Mega Man 0? Mega Man Dash? Rockman Dash? Rockman Legends? Kasi that one I did play. No? It was fun. Yung parang RPG style na Mega Man. I played Legends 1 and 2. I do not remember how it goes, though, unfortunately. Legends, yeah, Legends, yeah, that's the one, I did play it, I did enjoy it, it was great. However, I don't know if I can get copies of it for... Oh, fuck! Yun yung tentacle na sinasabi ko. So tentacles are very dangerous, because they deal a lot of damage. So you want to keep an eye out when you're in the swamp. Also, in the swamp, you cannot build fire, if I'm not mistaken, no? So you can't build fire in the swamp. So we need the reeds for papyrus, no? Where's my shovel? I think I can uproot these things. Ah, you can't! Okay. That is very interesting. Okay, so we're here again. We're gonna wanna... Oh, fuck me! Did I drop the shovel? Oh my god. No, I didn't. Okay. Pati dito yung oh my god reaction ko eh, no? Pigs are fairly easy to kill. And they're a good source of meat too. So, kinda glad that we made it back here so we can start dismantling these houses again. So it's a good source of it. You can build pig houses kasi later on. How they work or what purpose they serve, I am not entirely sure. I will have to watch some videos on it. Kasi, admittedly, this is one of those game stabs na sinasabi ko sa'yo na without a guide, you're practically playing the game with your dick. I mean, you have no idea what the fuck is going on. You have no idea what the fuck you're doing. So it's one of those games, no? Where I would say I would comfortably use a guide and feel no shame just because of how hard it is. Oh, wow. So many beefalo. So, Tabs, pag inagro ko isa dito, I'll show you what happens. Watch. Ayan, no? And there's no way you're surviving an entire herd of these guys ganging up on you. Like, there's just no way you're staying alive when that happens. These guys are gonna fuck you up. Like, yeah. These guys are just gonna fuck you up. Hey puta, why is he still aggro on me? Oh, this is actually a better place for a base. Putang ina, why is he still chasing me? Putang ina nito ah. Putang ina, why is he still chasing me? What the fuck? Ah. Ayun, nakita nyo, it only takes 8 hits, whereas with a spear it would take 15. Okay, we're in a bit of trouble now. You know what? I'm just gonna build a fucking campfire here. The beeple will go to sleep anyway. I'm just gonna build a campfire here. And then we're gonna have to eat. We're gonna have to eat a lot. So since this is a campfire and not a not one of those, what do you call those? Fire pits. You have to be careful because surrounding stuffs can catch fire. Okay, there we go. Yun na, natutulog sila. We kind of wandered off at this phase, and we're really far from the base, so this is a bit of a problem because now my inventory is full. I need to figure shit out. No, makakuha ka ng resources pag namatay sila sa apoy. Yeah, yes, no. For certain enemy types, yes, but generally, if you're talking about like environmental resources, like trees and shit, wala. Do houses respawn? No, they don't. As far as I'm aware. One day na lang atakihin ka na ng mga wolf. Yes, that's correct. You're gonna hear them in the background, and then they're gonna charge me. Pwede sila ilure sa forest, then burn down. Yes, actually, Vin, one very effective strategy for dealing with a lot of the mobs in the game, or at least the ones that you can kite, no? Kasi some of them you can kite, the others you cannot. Like, they lose aggro and then they just fucking call off the pursuit. Others you can lure kasi there are some bee fields dito, no? It's an entire area. It's one whole biome na puro bees. Like, it's all fucking killer bees. What most people do, yung mga speedrunner lalo, is they'll make a beeline. See what I did there? They'll make a beeline for that area, and then they're gonna lure the bosses into the bee area. And the bees just fucking destroy them. Kasi ang dami ng bees, like there's 20 or 30 of them on screen dealing tick damage each hit, no? So it just kind of does that. Yung beefalo, yes, I think you can. I haven't tried setting them on fire. Mainly because natatakot akong patayin silang lahat. Kasi if I lose them before I build a fridge, I lose my only reliable source of meat. So that's not a good thing. So I need to be able to build a fridge, but I need a cog, and I need to find yung mga mechanical monsters dito to get cogs. So yun yung dahilan kung ba't di ko pa natatry. Buti di nasunog buong savannah nung nag-set ka ng fire. Actually, yes, totoo. You'd think the whole place would just fucking go up, diba? Ay, wait, I have a torch. Why don't we try yung sinasuggest ni Tabs? Alam ko pwede. Ah, hindi. Ayan. Pwede bang silaban yung tae nila? Ayun, pwede. Let's see if they catch fire. Alam ko they can, eh. Oh, balls. They can't. Siguro pag sa mga trees, they can. Actually, we can kind of experiment here if you'd like. I mean, I don't think I'm going to be playing this file anyway, so we can kind of dick around. Aray! Puta. Ah, shit. Mamatay ako nito. Putang ina. Ah, shit. Fuck, wala akong healing. Puta. Oh my god, I set the entire fucking world on fire. Wait. Shit. Apparently it doesn't do that much damage, no? Oh my god, it wasn't worth burning down an entire forest. Oh my god, that so wasn't worth it. That 100% was not worth it. Oh my god. What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Oh my god, I burned the entire fucking place down. For the glorious. Tay ina yan. Well, the good news is, now I have a lot of meat. And we found more houses, so that's good. Problem is, I destroyed the entire fucking forest. Ayun, may mga namatay. Ito, yung spider, kaya may monster meat. So, not a complete bust. I'm gonna want to save these houses for dismantling. Oh wait, I can take 2 of them apart. Alam ko, pwede mong tropahin yung mga baboy if you build the house for yourself, like near your base, no? Hindi pa nag-attack yung hounds. That's rather strange. Totally normal tree. Actually, may axe pa ba ako? Puta. Oh, wala. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to go back to base. But, we might as well... Wait, let's dump something we don't need. We don't need the spear anymore. We need an axe. Kasi, I might as well fucking get the charcoal. Diba? I mean, tangina, sinunog ko na rin naman yung buong forest. I might as well get the fucking charcoal for it. Minsan, the beefalo will drop their horn. And I think it serves as like a mating call, so you can kind of lure them. Tangina, ang daming tae. Sayang. Magtayo na lang kaya ako ng isa pang base dito. Kaso tangina, denuded forest na eh. Yeah, and the rest of my shit is back at the camp. So I'm kind of gonna have to go back anyway. You know, my crock pots are there, and my berries. Most importantly, my fucking berry bushes are there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait this day out. I'm just gonna get charcoal and stock up on it, and then I'm gonna go back to camp. I'm gonna make me a nice meatball and eat. I'll read the comments in a sec lang, guys. Now wait, plus we have more pine cones, so we can plant a whole new forest that we can burn down. Always good to have a lot of charcoal. Because we're going to make a few more crock pots just so we can cook a little bit faster. Yun, pag gabi medyo mas nagiging aggressive yung mga gagamba. Wait, we have to make sure we have enough for... Okay, we have enough for a campfire, which is good. Significantly later in the game, you can make gunpowder. So the next area I'm gonna explore will be this savanna because I need to find the machines na yung mga may cogs. Kasi putang ina, dami nila oh. See, kaya delikado Uy, wait. What is this? Somebody built a base here. I don't know if this has to do with online play, but oh my god, what the fuck was that? Booby trap, puta. Fucking wanker. Wow. It was a booby trap. Nice. Everything's burned. Not a fucking ass. Wait, what's a fire staff? Oh, what's a fire staff? I want that. I want one of those. Wait, may beefalo wall dito. What can we do away with? What is a fire staff? I don't want fucking ashes, I want the fire staff. Oh! Cool, it seems like a rare item, I just don't know what it does. And I don't think I want to find out after that. Puta, nakakatakot. But maybe it'll let me kill this whole herd of beefalo, no? Ah, wait, we might be able to make it to my fire pit before dark. Oh my god, ang layo. I wouldn't count on it. Let's just start a campfire right here before it gets dark. And yay. Tulog yung baboy, gago. Oh my god, shit, yeah, naging werepig sila, fuck. That's not good, that's not good at all. Putang ina. Ang lakas! Oh my god. He's eating the meat that I'm trying to farm, you fucking wanker. Oh my god, we're gonna die. Oh my god, we are going to die. Wait. Okay, good thing may mga spiders kasi that will allow us to tangina, full moon pala. Okay, the spiders will allow us to kind of catch up a bit kasi they might drop spider glands, which we need. Oh shit, may warrior spiders. Those are the harder to deal with guys. Mas matibay sila. Ayun no, kaya nilang pumatay ng... Okay, pang-heal lang ng konti. Silk is used for crafting like the machine that lets you do magic in the game. Ay, may mga bahay pa pala dito. Ah, marami pang bahay. So this place is a good place for me to farm up on building materials. The hounds haven't attacked though. That's kind of weird. Wait, there's a lot of fucking houses here. I can come back and just fucking make all these goddamn pigs homeless. Pero yeah, that's something to avoid. You have to be aware din of when the full moons are. Kasi pag nangyari sa'yo yun, na you end up camped too close to where pigs are, you're kind of fucked. It's a very unpleasant place to get stuck. The hounds haven't attacked. That's kind of weird. Wait, let me just check the comments. Good thing may shovel. You can dig your own grave. Totally normal. Yeah. Ang weird. Hindi pa rin ano. Hindi pa rin lumalabas yung mga hounds. They usually attack after your first week, so it's exceptionally strange that they haven't. Okay, my berries are going bad, so we're gonna want to start cooking shit now. We have a lot of monster meat, so that's not gonna be a problem. My sanity is also starting to drop, unfortunately, so we have to find a flower field and pick some flowers. I think shaving also restores your sanity. Okay, we're back. And medyo nagbunga na yung ibang berries natin. That's good. And pati yung mga grass patch. So that's very good. Start harvesting this shit up. We can wait till later tonight to eat, I suppose. We just want to store some of the building materials that we got. And the pig skins, because we don't really need... Oh shit, malapit na masira yung ano natin. Malapit na masira yung football helmet natin. Our meat is also starting to go bad. I want boards in there. Charcoal as well. Beefalo wool goes somewhere else. So beefalo wool goes here. What else can we stash? We're going to want to use the reeds and prototype a few stuff. Get some of the logs out for fire as well. Prototyping time. Okay. So we can prototype some stuff so we can make some advanced combat things. And I need wax paper because that'll allow me to make yung mga bundle wraps. Sleep darts. Okay, this is kind of tricky. So blow darts, what do we need? Oh shit, hound teeth. Okay, that's not good. We're gonna want to put the reeds back. We don't really need that right now. We don't need the papyrus either. We can plant this now. Let's put some shit on it. Spider webs. We don't need to be carrying this much shit, so what we are going to do is get half. We are going to cook before these things start to go bad. We may as well use some of the monster meat, because we have so much of it. So my ham bat is probably good for another few days. Parang gusto ko siya bilhin sa iOS para di ko na need buksan PS4. Actually, Vin, you can. Menu cycling sound is annoying. I don't know if it's just me. Wait, ano ba yung sound? The ticking. Yeah. May annoying factor nga naman. I can't disagree with that. Let's start cooking some of the meat before it goes bad. Anyway, we can travel because when you cook, the freshness of the item gets restored by half. So yung mga stale will become fresh again for a while. So you're gonna be foraging a lot, no? Which is why I brought everything here. Para mag-ano siya. Para it's all in my base na. And then I can do it when it's dark. No, I can do it at night. Kasi it's not too far. Malapit sa ano ko, sa light source ko. So, it's about efficient foraging. Para I don't have to go far. Tapos I made my base near the desert para maraming rocks. And I can easily forage for those as well. You just have to be careful chopping down trees pag maramihan kasi you want to make sure na hindi mag-transform into yung tree guardian yung ano. Kasi medyo matibay siya eh. And he takes less damage from conventional weapons, no? So if you use the ham bat, it's not going to do as much damage as using an axe. You can rotate the camera naman. So, let's put some of our logs here na din. May logs niya tayo. Boards pala yun. So you kind of want to organize everything in such a way na like similar items are all together. Can put some of the grass back, I suppose, and some of this. Para lang we're building up a steady supply. Put all the pine cones there. You don't need those. Okay, it's getting kind of hard to manage stuff kasi when I'm dealing with the mobs, I want to be able to equip my my log suit. Kasi when I equip the log suit, I will lose all of the stuff that are in the backpack. Not lose, but I'll drop them. Yeah, no, so this basically just leaves me with one slot. You know what? I'm gonna cook another fucking meatball. Ang bilis mag-spoil ng meatballs. They don't last very long, do they? Can you cook the food pag go bad na? Di mo na... can the cooked food go bad pag di mo kinuha sa crockpot? You know, good question. Hindi ko rin alam. That I will have to find out. Okay, it's going dark. We better start cooking meat na. Might as well. So see, when I equip the log suit, you drop the backpack, basically. So you want to be able to equip the log suit instantly pagka may combat situation. So let's figure out where we're going. I kind of want to explore this area, but it looks like it's a landlocked area. So I'm kind of more inclined to explore the savannah. Kasi usually, yung savannah medyo malapit yun dun sa mga mechanical beasts. So we'll try that. Try to explore a bit going that way. And, you know, I think we might as well store this football helmet and make a new one. Ano ba kailangan dito? Pig skin and rope. Okay. Let's make more rope. Let's get a pig skin rin. Combat football helmet. Okay, just because we need the added survivability. Okay, off we go again. Okay, at least we can make a stop over there. I'm also kind of curious what's on the other side of the B field. Ito. Or was it a dead end? If you attack it, a bunch of killer bees fucking spawn, so medyo annoying yan. May flowers pala dito. Okay, let's pick them na para sa sanity ko. This is a bee field. Wait. Actually, mas malala yung killer bee field eh. Yun yung medyo hardcore talaga eh. Matatawa na lang kayo pag nakita niyo eh. So they won't aggro unless you attack them. Pero it's good to farm bees for honey. Obviously. Yeah, Mr. Stating the obvious tayo dun. Pero... Okay, I want the berry bushes for my base, so I think we made a good detour here. It wasn't a bad choice. Because obviously the more berries we have at home base, the less we have to go out to find them. And they're good for crockpot meals, as you've already seen. Marco pa shout out loads ang puta, eat dick. At least yung chat dito actually asks intelligent questions, hindi puro pa shout out loads. You know, the chat pag kayo, no, is people asking questions because they're genuinely interested in how the game works. They're not trying to see my tits, because none of you want to see my tits, no? But kidding aside, diba, it just doesn't make any fucking sense. I don't understand why yung mga chat ng ibang streamers, like the big ones, no, the famous ones, they're all like, pa-shout out loads, pa-fan sign naman dyan, pa-ano, boss, ano, pa-shout out sa ganito, sa ganyan, kain tayo, subo niyo titi ko, ganun, tangina. Parang, it's, I don't know, it's probably the most asinine way of behaving in a chat room ever. It offers no value, not only to the streamer, but to anyone who's watching. No, it offers absolutely fuck all in terms of value. And, you know, people just eat it up. I will never understand how it works. And that's why I'm content to just do this. I mean, just hang out with you guys here and not have to worry about pleasing the audience or whatever. So, you know, as much as I'd like to be able to stream and get this kind of stream going with other people, I'm really not gonna let it bother me that I can't. Like, I never will. I've already accepted that. It's people prefer stupid. It's as simple as that. People just would rather watch an idiot playing games than somebody who actually talks about the game and tries to get people to appreciate it. So I'm okay with it, you know. I really don't mind. Just having you guys around, I'm happy. No bullshit. Quality over quantity, kumbaga. Each one of you is worth 100 of those fucking pa-shout out loads people, and I mean it. Like, seriously, I tried watching a couple of streams where it was nothing but that, and I could feel my brain cells fucking dying. I could feel myself becoming slowly but surely mentally retarded. Like, oh my god, I can feel myself turning into a fucking idiot. Just watching this chat, just listening to this boring-ass commentary about knowing fuck all about the game. It's just cringe. It's throwing up. But guys, thanks for sticking around. I mean, this is definitely a game that isn't up your alley. But, you know, here you are, watching me pick grass. Joke's on you, I'm into that shit. Comments nga puta gina. Ay, nako. Mga wankers. Oh my god, that's what I should... If ever this stream becomes big, that's what I'm gonna call the viewers. Like, you know how other people have terms for their viewers. You guys are gonna be the wankers. Kanina ko pa iniintay, pero di umiinom character ni Marco, no? Food lang. Actually, I don't think there's any beverages here. I'm not sure sa mga expansions, like sa mga DLCs, if there may be drinks. Kasi I would assume pag winter na, meron. Di ba? Kamusta na mga kawangan? I know, right? Nakaka-bad trip yung yeah, hindi lang pag Pinoy streamer, you know? It's when it's Pinoy audience watching even a foreign streamer. Shout out, ganyan. You know, I don't know. I'll never understand it. And you know, it's funny kasi sa family group chat namin kanina, we were having a laugh about that kasi um, I can't remember how the topic came about, but we were talking about how Filipinos have this need, and you know, so that nobody thinks I'm being racist. For anyone who might see this later on, I am Filipino, born and raised in the Philippines. I fucking went to school here. All my friends are here. I speak the language. I eat the food. I'm a bona fide fucking Filipino. Okay, so this isn't me being racist. I have the right to say this because I am Filipino. Filipinos have this insatiable urge. No, it's an unquenchable thirst to be the center of attention in any fucking topic. It's absolutely fucking disgusting, and I don't understand why. Like, they have to highlight them being Filipino. They have to highlight that all the time. Like, I remember seeing an interview of Rob Schneider, who is apparently partly Filipino, no? Where the interviewer just basically kept goading him to acknowledge the fact that he is partly Filipino. And the reality is, he probably doesn't give a fuck that he's partly Filipino. I don't understand why it is such a big deal to Filipinos to be validated in that way. Parang they have that urge, and they have that desire, you know, that really strong, burning, passionate desire na kailangan i-highlight na utangin na Filipino ko, pare, Filipino ko. You know, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Kasi imagine, I think I mentioned this in group chat natin, no, sa Fatalism group chat kanina. Nung may forest fires, may flash fires in California, no? I have a lot of friends in Cali because I went to a couple of vape shows there, and I have a lot of friends who are business owners in California, and a lot of them were affected. Some of them had to move out of their homes, right, and find somewhere else to stay. That was absolutely heartbreaking for me because these are really good people. I only interacted with them a few times in person, but they're really good people, you know, genuinely nice people. And it just broke my heart to see it in the news na may mga Pinoy na doon sa newscast. Ang highlight ng mga Filipino newscasters was basically to say na may Pilipino doon na nasunugan din. Parang, you know, thousands of people were displaced by that. And here you are, sausaw sa issue, just needing to interject the fact that, hey, there are Filipinos there too. You know, a lot of people say they're proud that there's a Filipino in every corner of the world. That's actually nothing to be proud of. It's actually something to be absolutely fucking embarrassed by. Because... oh, fuck, I'm going to die. Okay, yay. Oh. Yeah, it's absolutely fucking abhorrent because that just goes to show that nobody wants to be in the Philippines. Filipinos don't want to be in the fucking Philippines. Diba? I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but it's ridiculous. It's just absolutely pathetic. Diba? Pinoy's pride. Yeah, totoo. Wait. Guys, I gotta go. Yeah, no worries, Paul, no worries. Thanks for stopping by, pa rin. I appreciate it. And no apologies necessary. You were here, you hung out with us, man. That's all I could ever ask. Thank you. I appreciate it. Tibay nung hambat, green pa din. Yeah, actually, Tabs, I don't know if you caught it earlier nung nabanggit ko, no? The hambat does not have durability. Instead, it has freshness, just like food, no? It spoils. So gradually, magiging orange, and then magiging pula, and then mabubulok. So I'm gonna have to craft a new one. So yeah, parang malapit na maging orange. Yeah, actually, nasa na ba yan? Double check natin. Yeah, 2 days most likely it'll turn orange. How to summon Filipinos in one easy step. Yes, exactly. Because my sister, who's in New Zealand, she mentioned she was looking for flats online, a flat to stay at, and she joined this group na ano yun, Filipinos in New Zealand ang pangalan. So it's one of those Facebook groups. No? Nagjo-joke kami na sabi namin, that name alone should have been a telltale sign for you not to join the group. And it's sad because I couldn't agree more. I mean, you know, that's the same advice I gave her. You know, I took her to the airport when she left, and that was one of the last things I told her before she flew out. I told her, whatever happens, be careful of Filipinos, because the first person who's going to drag you down in that fucking country is going to be your fellow Filipino. Yeah. Dave, if you're still here, this is a touchstone, no? I will touch it, and if I die, I will respawn here. So, worth noting, very important. It's actually a very helpful thing to be able to respawn there. Okay, where were we? Sorry guys, I kind of went off on a tangent there, but, you know, just kind of sums up how I feel about us. And it's even more glaring for me because I work with in a company where I am, well, I was the only Filipino there. Now we do have other Filipino teammates, pero it's you know, it's kind of embarrassing when you see stupid stuff like that. And diba, nakakahiya on a personal and on a nationalistic level, no? Na parang that's generally how Filipinos are perceived. And it's not like it's people being racist about it, because it's fact. It's not like hating on people of color just because of the color of their skin, you know, or their racial or their ethnicity. It's not that. It's that Filipinos have made themselves hateable. Diba? Parang we done it to ourselves, basically, or they did it to us. Pero Dave, that's a one-time thing, huh? It will you will respawn there if you die, but it only happens once. If you die again, it's game over. Diba? You guys see now where the simplicity of this game is actually one of its biggest strengths. Diba? Na it's so simple that you can pick it up and get into it and kind of figure it out as you go along. But there's enough depth in the survival mechanics that it actually makes you stop and think and really exert effort into surviving. Ayun, yun, narinig niyo yung, nakita niyo yun, did you hear that? Those are the hounds. So I have to be ready for an attack. Yun, no? Yung parang grunting noise na yun, those are the hounds. I want to be able to make it to a bonfire, but I'm so far away from the bonfire. Oh my god. Because if they attack and it gets dark, I'm just gonna put a fucking fire pit down. Kasi medyo matagal sila lumabas eh. One useful trick, one particularly useful trick is you can aggro other mobs so that the hounds engage them. That's something that I used to do a lot. But since I have the Hambat anyway, I mean, I'm not scared to get into a tussle with them because pretty much fucking destroy them. They take, I think, 2 hits from the Hambat. Plus I have the football helmet and my health is pretty decently stacked, so I'm not too worried. Metal potato thing. Oh, cool, farms. Oh shit, it's a beehive patch. Oh my god, and I aggroed them pa, sana the hounds come na. You never want to get caught here. It's horrible. It's absolutely fucking horrible. Because if you get caught in a swamp, you can't build a fire, and the monsters that spawn are really tough. Palapit na sila, last na ng growls nila. Yun eh. Ayun, 3 hits pala. Ayun no, papalu-paluin lang sila ng tentacle, tapos na eh. So the swamp is definitely a place you do not want to build your base. It's a horrible fucking place to build your base. Oh no, my meat is spoiling. Fuck. I'm gonna have to kill some beefalo for hambats and shit. This is actually pretty funny because you can aggro the monsters in that house. Kaso, those houses you don't want to dismantle kasi ang laman niyan hindi baboy. Ang laman niyan mga shokoy. And I'm not even being funny. It's for real. It's fucking mermen, and the mermen are extremely strong. Like, I destroyed one of the houses and they came out and they just fucking bushwhacked me to death, you know? Why do we do that? You know. And they aggro for a while, no? Ayan, diba, magsusuntukan yan, and they're really fucking strong. Ayan, no, tignan nyo. And it's hard to kite them, malakas sila. So nakakatakot talaga sila kalaban. Ayun, no, and they fucking pursue. Like, these guys actually come out and fight. So typically when fighting them, you just want to fucking tank everything. You know what? This is far enough into the map. I might build a temporary base here. Might actually be worth it. And I have enough tae naman to keep the fire going. We're just gonna chill here. Are you waiting for Marco to die? Yeah, actually, Vin, dalawa lang yung hounds for now. As you progress, no, and you survive more days, dumadating sa point na there are a lot of them. And not only that, later on, fire hounds na yung dumadating. So, not only are they stronger and tougher, but they set shit on fire. Like, they're hounds that are on fire. So, anything they touch catches fire. So, if they attack you na nasa base ka, or wala kang walls around your base at that time, sunog ang buong base mo. Craft pa kaya ako ng ham bat. Ah, fuck, wala akong dalang pig skin, bulbul. May ham nga ako, wala akong pig skin, puta. Dumbass. Buti pwede tayo panggap iba nationality of. Hounds are afraid of water, get near body of water. Sana may ganong mechanic. Actually, the hounds in particular, no? They're fairly easy to deal with naman eh. They lose aggro pretty quick, and another tip you can use is you can aggro other mobs around them, no? So it's a great way to deal with them. Lalo na nakita nyo kanina, yung tentacle na yung pumatay. Kasi it so happened they spawned near a swamp. Malas mo if they spawn in the middle of fucking nowhere. Diba? Or in a herd of beefalo. Pero yung beefalo, ang maganda doon, if you have a ranged weapon, like blow darts, excuse me, you can blow dart one of the beefalo and just have them fucking kill each other. Shit, I really need to find a new area. Yung may cogs. Tentacles are a very dangerous place to get stuck in, or a very dangerous enemy to kill you. So when you're foraging near a swamp, you want to be extra careful na walang tentacles nearby. Kasi yung like this guy, yung animation mabagal, yung foraging. So you want to make sure that maingat ka. I'm getting reeds for papyrus and for other stuff. Oh, another place you do not want to build bases is near ponds like that. Because ponds spawn frogs, and frogs are bad. Tentacles aren't worth killing either, nga pala. Need to mention that as well. Oh shit, this is a landlocked area. I'm fucked. Oddly enough, your sanity also seems to go down pag malapit ka sa mga sa swamp. Not entirely sure why though. Maybe because it stinks. What do you get from? Ah, fuck. Okay, that's what you get from spiky bushes. You get fucked. I'm pretty sure there's a safe way to pick them. I mean, there has to be. Ah, eating spoiled food can also cause you to go insane nga pala, no? When you're insane, yung mga as your sanity drains, your imagination starts to go wild and you start to see spirits and stuff. And if you go completely insane, the spirits become physical and they start attacking you. So that's another aspect of the game that's worth noting. No? So it's surprisingly deep for a cheap game. I mean, cheap, affordable. No, hindi cheap as in cheaply made. Very important when discussing games, I feel, is to be able to differentiate between cheap and affordable, because they denote very different perceptions of the game. Cheap is fucking ugly. I mean, cheap kasi implies poor quality as well. Like shit from China is cheap, so it implies poor quality. Pero this is actually very affordable, and it's a decent game. It's actually better than decent. It's really good. I mean, I find it to be equal parts fun and challenging, which is rare nowadays. And I was talking about this with Doom, where Doom is like the AAA version of the heart of an indie developer. So imagine if these guys had a AAA budget, diba? They could probably make like a fancy version of this game, which would be great. I mean, I can see myself playing a fancier version of this. But at the same time, I think the simplistic graphics make it more appealing. Like, part of its charm, part of the reason why it's such an attractive game is because of the graphics. I mean, the art style in the game is part of what endears it to players, and that's something that I find quite attractive. Imagine if Hollow Knight was made in the style of Dark Souls. It would just be another Souls game, diba? But with the way that it's designed, the art style and the ambience in the game, and the combat system and the mechanics and the build structure in the game as a whole, diba? It lends itself so beautifully to that style. Now it makes it unique and it makes it enjoyable in its own way, even if it didn't have to focus on graphics. So it just goes to show that you can have a great game that doesn't rely on AAA level graphics, like super amazing graphics, diba? I mean, not every game can look like Bloodborne. Not every game can look like Horizon Zero Dawn, and that's okay. It's a good thing, because the variety in the games is what makes it so much fun, and it lends itself to different tastes. You know what I mean? I like good graphics as much as the next guy would, but graphics don't define the game. Graphics are sort of like flavor. It's not like, too much of it is not a good thing, diba? Parang seasoning lang sa pagkain. You over season, it tastes like shit, diba? And that's the way that, oh my god, it's mating season for these guys. Fuck, that not good. Definitely not good. Shit. Damay pa ako sa Beefalo. Ang ina. So those bee fields are very important later on, no? Or they become very important later on. Okay, wait, we kind of got to juggle our stuff. Wait, let me just check the comments first, no? Guess I'll probably log out at 11. Yeah, okay lang, Dave. Okay lang. I'll probably take a break din maya-maya. Magpapavax na si mom and dad. Yeah. Thanks, Dave, eh. They got the text kanina lang. Not sure anong brand. Yeah, hindi rin nila nasabi sa akin, eh. I can imagine sinking hundreds of hours dyan sa game. Diba? Bagong pakuluyan ng government. They will not tell you the brand of vaccine. Mother-in-law ko nalaman lang the day na mismo. Oh my God. Yun na nga eh. Sila mismo nakapili ng vaccine nila. Oh. Hindi. Pero sila mismo, yeah, the government. Yeah. Pero, ng ineffective na vaccine na ipapagamit nila sa mga Pinoy. Sad, no? Red as na yung mga beefalo. Yes, the beefalo are horny. Gotcha vaccination. Oo nga. Mystery box. You don't get a pick. It's a mystery box. Oh shit, nabulok na yung meat ko. Fuck. So, yeah, it becomes rot when it just spoils in your inventory. Heal na tayo gamit yung spider glands. Where is my shovel? Did it break? Did I drop it? Oh my god, that is not good at all. I need to craft one. Okay, why do I need to craft one? Because I need to uproot these things so I can take them back to my fucking base. You know, the sad thing is, wala pa ako na-encounter the mechanical enemies, which I need. Like, I badly need to encounter those guys. We better eat the meatballs na bago mabanis. It's absolutely disgusting how the government treats us in general, no? Pero, you know, I don't even want to go there. It's just a total vibe killer. But seriously, I kind of wish, you know, things would shape up. I really need to encounter the mechanical enemies. Matutuwa kayo dun sa mechanical enemies kasi it's a very unique experience kasi they have ranged attacks and shit, no? Lalo na pag nag-winter na. I survived 15 days dati, nag-winter. And I did not like it. Medyo na ano ako doon. Medyo natagilid ako nung nag-winter na eh. Tanginang yan. Medyo mas mahirap na mag-loot ng beefalo ngayon kasi ano na sila eh. Kupal na sila eh. They're in heat. They are horny. The horny beefalo. I don't need these, so let's fucking burn them then. Going to build a ref. Where are you gonna plug it? Hindi, wala. It's called an ice box, no, in this game. It basically powers itself. What can you do to prep sa winter? Okay, for starters tabs, you can build Vin pala. You can wear warm clothing. So instead of football helmet, I'm gonna be wearing like a ski hat, something like that. Wilson has a very unique way of dealing with it, where he can keep his beard. You see how I'm not shaving my beard off, diba? The beard helps. Another thing you can do to survive during the winter is stay near a bonfire. It helps. You have to keep yourself warm, and then you slowly get colder as the day progresses. So you have to wear one article of warm clothing. So that's why it's hard to survive in the winter. Kasi you have to sacrifice a piece of armor. If you're exploring, naka-backpack ka na. So the only protection I have is the football helmet. And if I don't have the football helmet on, basically anything that fucking attacks me is gonna fucking destroy me, no? So, yun yung mahirap. Pwede ka pa nga ma-double kill nun eh. Pag, di ba, when you die, tapos may touchstone ka. If you die and you've touched a touchstone, you can respawn doon. Ang drawback, putang ina, yung you lose your items, you have to recover them sa where you died, no? That includes anything you were wearing. So not only do you have nothing to protect yourself against the cold. Hey, another touchstone, that's good. Very seldom that I get two. So yun nga, you lose everything. So not only do I have nothing to protect myself against the cold, I also lose all my weapons and all my foraging, all the stuff I foraged. So basically I'm not able to craft anything. So come winter, you're kind of fucked if you die, even if may touchstone, no? Kasi mangyayari lang nun, you'll respawn and then you're gonna freeze your nipples off and fucking die, no? So, okay, here. Maxwell's Door. This needs to be explained. So this is an item called Maxwell's Door. Maxwell, as I already mentioned earlier, is the antagonist. He's the big bad of the game, no? Maxwell's Door opens adventure mode. So Dave was asking kanina, may parang story mode ba to? Adventure mode is the closest thing you get to it, no? It's 5 levels, and while you're building and surviving, no, each level, at the end of each adventure, you can only keep 4 of the structures. No? So you can't craft the rest. So you kind of have to figure out which ones are the most important. I haven't really tried it. I just read up on what it is because I thought yung Maxwell's Door was like the end of the game. No, it's not. Apparently, it launches yung adventure mode. So it's good to note where that is. I wasn't expecting to find it in the middle of fucking nowhere though. Because I still haven't encountered a single mechanical enemy. This is so bad. Because the mechanical enemies are where you get yung cogs, which you need to build the fancy machines, no? And I need those. Because I'm kind of running out of shit, right? The bad thing is we're so close to these spider nests that it's kind of scary to get into a fight. Like this thing, I know, this is a pig house. No? I can tell. Because pig houses are always in forests. In swamps, it's the merman house. And the merman house is bad. Merman house is where those fucking fast-moving fishmen spawn. It's a horrible, horrible thing. But I need to dismantle one of these houses because I need to make a new ham bat. Because my ham bat is about to spoil. Wait, let me check the comments real quick. Parang Diablo 2 lang, babalikan mo corpse mo. Yeah. So you better put a fire pit near the touchstone. Yes and no. It depends on where the touchstone is. Yung kanina, it was covered in beefalo. And since it's mating season, pag doon ako nag-respawn, dudumugin lang nila ako. And bear in mind, Vin, the fire pit is good pag winter, kung doon mo ilalagay. Pero any other time, the fire pit doesn't really do much for you, apart from keeping you sane at night. Pero that's a good take, no? It's a good strategy, depending on where the touchstone is. Sira-sira din yung merman house. Yeah, sira-sira din siya, pero eto nakatayo. Like, it looks like a proper house. Yung merman house parang nakabaliko. And yeah, yun nga, those spawn in swamps. Kung tutuusin, I can just kill all the spiders and heal myself up to full para lang hindi maging hassle sa akin tong area na to. Pero it looks like this is like a dead end, isn't it? Ayun, tingnan mo. Last nila, oh. And the problem is they eat everything, so I can't let them kill them for the pig skin. And all of these nests are level 3, kaya medyo nakakatakot. It means lalabas dyan yung green na green version nung spider, yung soldier guy. Okay, this is a dead end. It looks like it's like the end of the map somewhere. Oh, fuck. Wala pa ring mechanical, guys. Putang ina, medyo nakaka-bad trip na to, ha? Kinda hoping I'd encounter something na medyo, you know, mapapakinabangan. The whole world just got more dangerous because I set it na maraming beefalo, tapos biglang I can't even go near the beefalo because they're horny. Oh my god. Wait. Shit. Oh shit. No. Iwas. My ham bat is going bad. Ooh. Twigs. Grass suit useless. Okay, let's dismantle some houses. Where is my mallet? How do we can make a new ham bat na din? Ay shit. Gagawa ng ham bat, walang ham. Tanga! Ah, we can kill one of the beefalo for meat. Let's see what else is here. I can't remember what's in the wormholes, and I'm not too excited to find out. I need to build a crock pot. I need to go. I need to cook some meatballs. Hindi ko maalala kung pag sinunog mo yung beehive kasi you get to keep the stuff eh. Kaya hesitant akong sunugin. Okay, is this beefalo alone? Okay, he is. I think I'm gonna kill it. Ah, shit. Where can I build a campfire and hindi masusunog yung surroundings ko? Putang ina. This is getting fucked. I need a place where I can fucking build a campfire. Oh, may pagsuntukan na yung baboy dun sa ano. Sa beefalo. Oh, cool. Pig skin. Nice. Thank you. Okay, monster meat went bad. Drop that shit. Oh my god, ang daming spiders. So, take your pick. Spiders or fucking bees, no? And I'm out of meat as well. That's not good. What can we drop? Let's drop the grass tufts. And the ring thing, whatever that is. Nilagay ko na yung tae. Come on. I'm gonna ham-bat you. Yo. Okay, so we're uncovering a bit more of the map. I just want to uncover as much of it as I can, then I'll worry about the rest of it later. Na-try mo na yung fire stuff? Hindi pa eh. Parang gusto kong basahin muna what it does kasi baka sayang eh. So, turon ni Kenshin ang puta. I just saw your message, Vin, on the Fatalist group chat. It will summon Ifrit. Well, based on what it did earlier, it looks like it does something like that, Tabs. So I can't say you're entirely mistaken, no. Do I have an axe? Shit, wala na pala akong kahoy, puta. Fucking crap. Looks like we are gonna have to dump something after all. What can we dump, though? You know what? Dump fucking flowers, we don't need that shit. Hopefully I will have more time to forage for shit. Thinking dump ko na tong ham-bat eh. Kapatay muna ako ng beefalo tapos dump na natin yung ham-bat. Actually, I can start another base here. Kaso, yung mga ibang building materials ko nandun sa kabila. So either way, papabalik-balik tayo. Last pa rin, no? Oh, shit. Face tank. Uh, let us dump. What can we dump? Dump the fucking pine cones. We don't need that shit. Last pa rin yung hambat kahit na ano na, oh, kahit na orange na. I think it only becomes utterly useless kapag ano na, kapag red. You know what? I think we're gonna need the silk more than we're gonna need a boomerang. Boomerang looks pretty good. What is a ring thing? Among kailangan natin yan eh. Drop the twigs na lang. I mean, twigs are easy enough to come by anyway. Oh yeah, birds drop seeds. I don't know if napansin nyo kanina, but birds drop seeds. So sometimes you'll see them just kind of dropping it everywhere. Usually when there's like a beaten path like this, you can follow it and kind of see where it takes you. Oftentimes it'll lead you to something interesting, or at least to an area that that may be worth exploring. Oh, carrots to fill my belly. May pagkain pa ba ako? No, I still have a fuckload of berries. Ooh, lumpy evergreens. Okay. Okay, so this is like a new area. Lumpy evergreens are basically the same shit as pine cones. Or the pine trees. Ah, here, new area. Okay, so we're in a new area. It's a desert biome again. You've already seen this earlier. I mean, this kind of biome. Are they still horny? Ay, gago, they are! Fuck. Why did I even bother? Look at that, baby beefalo. Oh, it is a baby beefalo. That's exactly what it's called. Okay, what can we do away with? Let's drop the hambat for now. Why can I not pick it up? Ah, fuck, because it's an equipped item. Okay. Let us drop... Wait, no, let's heal. And then let's craft a new hambat. And now we have a brand new hambat. I'm seriously thinking of building a secondary base already. Sayang kasi if I die, diba? Because I'm close enough to stuff here for me to be able to like restock everything anyway. I can burn half the forest for more charcoal, and I have enough berry bushes and enough shit as well. Hell, I could burn this entire side of the forest and, you know, not have to worry about it. Ano muna tayo? Explore muna tayo and see what we find. What is that weird sound? Ayun! This is it. This is where you can get the mechanical stuff. Okay, great. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna build a base here. Oh shit, wala akong bato. Wait, I need to build storage here. And I need to build and get a pickaxe. Oh, in case you might be wondering, stuff that you drop don't despawn. So it's not something that you actively have to worry about. Probably not too useful. Don't need the webs. I will need the meat. I will need the log. Need that. Grass tufts, we can keep that for now. Actually, let's keep all this shit for now. I don't think I need it yet. Fire staff, let's keep that na rin muna. Ham bat equip. Sige. Kailangan natin ng bato. Those guys do a lot of damage, so I'm gonna want to fill up on my health and shit. And before it gets dark too, so... There we go. So we can now build a fire pit here. It's a good place to set up a secondary base. There's a lot of trees nearby. Here we go. Fire pit. Okay. Now let us start storing shit that we won't be using for now, at least. Para pwede kong suotin yung log armor and then I can really engage these fuckers. We won't be needing the reeds just yet. Let's keep all the tools in one place then. Meat, we need to eat. Oh shit, I need charcoal. Fuck. Before I can engage those guys. Ikunin na muna natin yung tae. Tatanim na ako ng aking mga we're gonna want to plant the berries now. Anyway, we can always uproot them if we're gonna relocate, so at least for now we can make this like a temporary base, right? Anim lang muna. And then we use our shit to fertilize. For now. Stoke the fire. Combine. Equip that. This. Okay. Ay, hindi pa pala. We are going to want to burn some trees para we can, para we're not fighting on an empty stomach. Let's have a look at the comments. Baka one character size equals 1 unit. Oh wait. Yung fire staff daw consume 1 sanity pag ginamit. You can set a target 8 units. Oh, okay. 20 uses yung fire staff. Okay. Thank you, Vin. Thank you. How do you measure units in this game? Spider kasi laki ng baboy. Can you make portals in the game? Actually, Vin, I was hoping you could. I don't think you can, or at least not in this version of the game. For me, that makes it a little bit difficult. Like, I find that to be one of the weaker points of the game. Okay, these are the guys that drop the cogs. And we're gonna need to tank the fuck out of these guys because medyo matibay sila. Pero pag hambat, I don't know how to deal with this guy though. Oh, ow, ow. Ah, so basta naka-football ka and naka-ano, they're not hard to deal with. They don't deal that much damage. Nice. Okay. Ah, very profitable. Lapit na masira yung football helmet ko, puta. Better not get overconfident. Where's my mallet? Where's my fucking hammer? Wala na ba ang hammer? Or is it here? Kasi alam ko you can use it to destroy yung mga... My sanity is dropping. Okay, so now we can build a fridge. That is the cool part. We can build a fridge. Now, as to respawns, I don't know if those guys respawn. But for the time being, I think a wise thing to do would be to get some charcoal. Fucking burn everything down. And let's pray that it doesn't spread to my base. Because it might. Buti hindi umabot. Take na tayo dun. Para we can build some crock pots here. Re-establish the base a little bit closer to where and then pag hindi na sila libog, we can go kill some beefalo, which I think we need to do na rin. Because we're running out of meat. And I might plant the berry bushes I have here na. Kasi this is closer to where the rest of the map is and where we want to be exploring anyway. So at least we have two bases on opposite sides of one another. Plus there's a lot of rocks, so we should be able to forage anything we need. And we've prototyped everything, so we don't really need the alchemy and science machines. So talagang ang habol lang natin dito is the resources available to us. Ayan, gugutom na yung character ko. Fuck. I guess that should do it for now. Baka mamatay sa gutom to. And tawid gutom lang tayo. Okay, we're here now. Let us light a fire. Let's make it a big one. Okay, what does a crockpot need? Cut stones, charcoal, and twigs. Okay, we have cut stones, thankfully, kasi we dismantled the pig houses. Crockpot. Okay. Okay, ngayon ang problema, wala tayong meat. I don't think a morsel is gonna fucking cut it though. Ay, meatballs pa rin? Ah, okay. That's good to know. May tae pa ba tayo? May tae pa ako, di ba? I should have some shit left over. Actually, I should have a lot of shit left over. Ayun, meron pa nga. Nice. Fertilize. Yeah, para marami tayong berries. And we're close to a source of meat. So we should be able to cook meatballs as often as we require. Yun, tangina. Ah, fuck, but I need the science machine to build a fridge. Putang ina. Mukhang this is gonna be our base. We're gonna have to go back and pick up some stuff from the other one, though. Fuck me. Kulang tayo ng bato, gago. Ano ba pwede natin pang ano dito? Ay, may tangina, dami nating uling eh. And sorry, Perma wants to go shopping. Now I'm back. No worries, bro, no worries. Gotta go na, guys. See you next stream. Good night. Yeah, good night, Dave. Thanks. Okay, I need to find a source of meat, but first we need some rocks and shit so I can build a fridge. Na kasi mapapanis yung ano ko eh, yung food ko. This is gonna be the new base, basically. So we have bases on opposite sides of the map. We have one here, and we have one here. I think we made pretty decent progress. 16 days survived. So Tabs, tomorrow I can stream the Mega Man X collection for you. Happy to do so. Hopefully we can still finish it. I mean, hopefully I don't suck at it already. Pero 100% sure ako memoryado ko pa yung X1 saka X3. Kasi I played that fairly recently. X2 hindi ko masyadong nilaro kasi there was a lot about the game I didn't like. I didn't like the boss design. I didn't like the final boss fight. I think it was completely fucked. But I'll still play it, no worries. But parang ang bilis niya magutom. Parang I just ate a whole fucking bowl of meatballs. Why is he fucking hungry again? We'll definitely... Oh, thanks, bro. Yeah, appreciate it. Syempre. Huh. Oh, okay, good. There are spider dens, so this is a good source of monster meat. Because our guy needs to fucking eat, otherwise we're screwed. Ayan, nakita niyo yung mga shadows na yun. That's because my sanity is going down. I think I'm gonna destroy those spider nests because I need the monster meat so I can make more meatballs and keep myself sane. Kasi once your sanity goes too low, ang hirap ng pataasin ulit eh. Like, it's very difficult. Extremely. So let's... the evil flowers kasi cause your sanity to go down. O nga pala. Tangina naman, no? Store the torch. Store the cut stones. Store half the flints, we're not carrying too much. Store the gears for now. We don't need that just yet. We're gonna keep the stones with us. Store the gold nuggets. Store the shit. We're gonna want to cook a few berries kasi mamamatay na tayo sa gutom. Ayun, no? Lakas maka-drain ng sanity nun, eh. Okay, let's fight, bitches. Oh shit, oh shit. Nasira na pala yung ano ko, fuck. Sira yung pig, ano ko. Yung helmet. Can we craft another one? Do I have enough stuff for it? Big skin and rope lang naman pala. Sige, kaya yan. Oh shit, I'm going nuts. How much rope do I need? Okay, just one. That's good. Let's keep the monster meat. Cook that later. Let's heal up. Buti na lang they drop spider glands, so but it makes you hungry. Okay, that's the trade-off. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's a very dangerous fight to get into. Where is my fucking backpack? Oh shit, we're going insane. We're going nuts, wait. What about flowers somewhere here? Shit. So it looks like starving isn't gonna be my problem. It's gonna be fucking going insane. Monster meat. 3 berries. Cool. We got heal up though. Okay, so the hunger aspect isn't that big of a problem for us. Okay, let's see if we know. Oh no, we don't, because we haven't really collected. We haven't really gone wood chopping. I need to learn how. I need to learn how to fucking restore sanity. Because I'm about to go nuts. Like, my character is literally about to go nuts. Oh my god, are the hounds gonna fucking attack again? Kunat naman. Oo nga eh, puta. Yeah, nagiging blurry na kasi my character is going insane. I don't know how to restore sanity. Alam ko picking flowers, the problem is I don't know where there are any fucking flowers here. Science machine. Okay, you know what? Let's start building a proper fucking base na nga. This is getting crazy. I need an actual base na. Science machine. And then what do I need for the Alchemy Engine? 2 cut stone, 4 boards. Tanong, do I have 4 boards? I don't think I do. I should. Shouldn't I? Ah, fuck. Kulang ako ng kahoy. Gago. Wait. Check comments. Maybe Vin saw something. You mentioned earlier na shaving your beard can restore sanity. Captain Jack, hello. Hello, my friend. Yeah. Medyo naging... Yeah, kasi nababaliw na si Wilson. Shaving my beard can restore sanity, but not by much. So, thinking of finding a place where I can pick flowers and just doing that. My football helmet's about to break minute, but the football helmet isn't that, hindi siya ganun ka sturdy. I'm surprised. Okay, we are gonna have to come back. We're gonna have to, like, find somewhere to... Shit, I need to go fucking... Oh shit, tall birds pa, putang ina, I'm gonna go nuts. I'm gonna fucking go batshit crazy. Wait, I really gotta look up how, I gotta look up how to restore sanity. Okay. Restoring sanity. Also, how far have you gotten into this game? Mate, admittedly, I haven't gotten very far. This is the farthest I've gotten, actually, day 18. I'd always die on, like, the second week. Sanity. Not a pro at this game, unfortunately. Restore sanity. resurrecting ghost players. Ah, sleeping! Why did I not think of that? Tang ina. Jesus, why did I not think of that? Shaving a beard. So certain food, planting stuff. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Prototyping. Oh, okay, so if I can prototype some new stuff, I'm not gonna go nuts. Okay. Thing is, I've already prototyped most of the shit here. Oh, we are butt fucked. Oh, we can make a razor, I guess. Ayun, okay. Where is that? Maybe I should shave na muna, but fuck, if it's suddenly winter, this thing is really gonna help, though. Let's see what else we can prototype. Pitchfork, might as well. Just so we don't go batshit crazy. Okay. Let's start chopping down trees. Those shadow fucks are kinda creepy, eh? I'm gonna need some meat too. Shit. So there are tall birds here again. Good meat. Ah, we can finally eat. What's tall bird egg do? I have no idea what that was for, but probably for cooking. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You have gotta be shitting me. Berries have grown, have they? Fuck me dead. Oh shit. Oh my god, really? I should have built a lightning rod. Fuck. No, fuck you. Yung pa talaga yung tinamaan, really. Pakamalas ko naman, no? Just my rotten luck, eh? Let's build this thing here, then. And, we can... that. Prototype A like that, so that kind of shit doesn't fucking happen again. We're out of cut stone, I think. Yep, we are. We spent all the cut stone. I guess we just have to make some more. Okay, let me just check the comments. I'm gonna be logging out in a bit, guys. Just because it's almost midnight and I'm getting kind of sleepy. Pick up flowers, cook cactus, cook green mushrooms. If you drop the tall bird, it'll hatch in about 3 days to small bird. Okay. Hey man, gotta go. Need to sleep in a nice stream tomorrow. Yeah, thanks man. Thanks for sticking around. Captain Jack, thank you for the tips. Very helpful. Pick up flowers. Yeah, I think I'm pretty far from a flower patch right now. Cook cactus. I don't think I've encountered any cacti yet, so I'll have to find those. Cook green mushrooms. Oh fuck! I should have dug those ones up. Thanks. Listen, after this day has elapsed, I am probably going to save and exit and continue the stream tomorrow, just cause I'm getting confused and shit. But no, I really appreciate the tips. Very useful, obviously, for somebody who hasn't really explored the game as much. You know, someone like me. I will definitely get that sorted tomorrow. Okay, cool. Guys, I'm gonna save and quit just because we've been doing this for about 3 hours. So thank you for sticking around, Captain Jack. Thank you for giving me the quick skinny on how I can jack my sanity back up. I think I kind of fucked that up because that area where I was at had a lot of evil flowers, and I think that's what was causing it to go down. But yeah. I will likely stream this again on Sunday. Tomorrow I'll be doing Mega Man X on Tabs' request. Thanks, guys. Thanks so much. Give the game a shot. You might actually enjoy it. No, but yeah, this was really fun. I'm glad you guys stuck around to hang out. and we can yeah, we can have a go at Mega Man X tomorrow, and excuse me, see how many of the how many we can finish. Anyway, guys, yeah, that should pretty much take care of it. Thanks again, and I will catch you again next time. Girl enjoyed watching. Ah, that's great, man. Thanks. I didn't know she was there. Hi, and thanks for watching. It's Nol, no, her name. Thanks, guys. Thanks. I really appreciate it. I'll probably wait for last replies from everyone just before I turn in. Yes, awesome. All right, I remember the name from Frey mentioning it during our party chat sessions. All right, everyone who's still here and those who joined and had to leave for one reason or another, nonetheless, I appreciate you guys being here. Like I said, one of you guys is worth 100 of those fucking shout out guys. So yeah, thanks so much. I will be turning in. Good night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.